Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the QLS channel. We are here for an absolutely mammoth game of Super Rugby Pacific. This game is the one that everyone this weekend that I've talked to has said that they are looking forward to. The Brumbies sitting in third on the table up against the Blues, who have remained on a very impressive win streak. And currently now they are going to be sitting there trying to get themselves yet again another win up against a tough contender in the Brumbies. But nonetheless, if you are new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We will be getting underway in a very short moment because of the fact that they are running late for the Saturday night game. It always is the case, no matter what. Saturday night games are a little bit later. And also we have got there Max in the chat, also Mark, Joey, Justin, and also Katie has said, hey, howdy, hey, welcome into the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. For this one, we have got quite a special treat about 30 minutes into this live stream for this matchup. But I'm hoping this match does get underway somewhat soon for the scheduled time. But it's normally the exact time that they go is 9:53. For some reason, that is the exact time that they just love to have it. So I guess that's what we're going to get. But at this stage, looking through at the starting lineup, Scott Seo, Falau Whaingaa, and Alan Alalatoa as the front row for the Brumbies. Then Darcy Swain and Cadron Neville as the 4-5. The loose forward trio, a couple changes in there for them. Tom Hooper at number 6, Luke Raymer at number 7, and then Pete Samu does get to slot in at number 8. Then Nick White, Noel Alessio as the 9-10. Andy Muirhead, Ire Simoni, Len Ikatau. Then it will also be Tom Wright and Tom Banks as well. And boom, we made it, says Gareth. Welcome in. And 9:53 is oddly specific. Says Katie, it just seems to be the time that they've made their way out about 3 times in the past. So I've just gone with that. And we'll have to wait and see whether or not we're correct for the time this week. It might be wrong. It might be 9:52 today. They were running a little bit ahead possibly. Now looking through at the Blues, it is going to be Alex Hodgman, Kurt Eklund, and also Ofa Toinga Fasi as the front row, James Tucker and Sam Derry slotting in as 4-5. So no Luke Romano for this matchup in the starting lineup. Then Anton Segner at 6, big opportunity for him with no Akiri Ioane. Dalton Papali at 7, and Hoskins Satutu, the informed Satutu at number 8. Then Finley Christie will be slotting in at number 9. Number 10, it is Bowden Barrett, Caleb Clark at 11, Roger Tawasashik and Bryce Heem in the midfield as they are missing Rico Ioane due to injury. And then Taniela Talea out on the right wing. Stephen Petafeta slots in at 15. We have got there, where's Valentini? He's playing the house down. I love that bloke. He is actually missing. And yeah, I know we can't see the lineup Savage as well, says Katie Dixon. There is a slight reason for that. I was slightly behind. So because of that, they didn't actually pop up on the screen, but I just randomly read them out. So hopefully they weren't too bad to be able to follow along. But we will be mentioning them quite a bit throughout the live stream. But yeah, I was just a little bit behind. We've got something special planned though that will be coming up about halfway through. Big love here as promised. See Sebastian, do appreciate you, mate. And I hope you are excited for not just this game, but also Samoa versus South Africa. Anyone who doesn't know, we are going to be popping over to that live stream in about 30 minutes time. And you must wonder, hang on, how's he going to do that? He's going to be 2 places at once. I've actually got a couple special guests who will be taking part in the next stage of the live stream after the first 30 minutes of this game. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And yeah, the boys and gals. And I'll say, hey, little brother. Hey, Ali, hey, brother. Well, I'm a little sleepy. Hope you're well too, says Katie Dixon. Looking through, it doesn't look like there's any changes to the Blues 4-pack as they have still gone with big Anton Segner, Dalton Papali as the captain, and Satutu there at number 8. And also, hello, my vampire brother, says Katie Dixon. Big love and welcome all, says Katie there as well. But yeah, massive game of rugby between these two sides. Both want to be able to continue that winning momentum. I think Luke Romano, he will be coming off the bench in the later stages of this game alongside Adrian Cho. Also, Nepal Olala, Carl Tuanokiafi will be there. And also, please don't time me out. I will not spam or anything. And there says John, we will have to wait and see. Be sure not to spam, though, as it does make it very difficult to read all of the messages. And also, we did have big love from Katie. But now, Ricky Riccatelli, also another player I should mention, who will be coming off the bench. Taniela Talea. Hang on. Taniela Talea is coming off the bench. So that actually means that Mark Talea, I believe, is in the starting lineup for this matchup. And then Zahn Sullivan is another man. And also we have got the Anton Demand. And there says Nazi. And also we have the laughing faces. And big love, Gareth, Johnny, Katie, all of you rugby lover bastards, says Sebastian. And also, come on, Brumbies. So currently, it looks like Len Ikatau and Ire Simoni, they've built quite a bond in that midfield. And they will be hoping to continue too much, or maybe just the once. For the message-wise, you don't want to go too many times. Oh, Cadron Neville is stripping down in the background. The camera's got to be careful not to catch anything that it doesn't want to see there. And they are about to make their way out into the park with Ryan Lonergan. I think I think that was actually, so Sefo Koltai actually said, you're going to have to go to the side, mate, if you're going to take anything else off, or else they might say, yeah, let's go the Brumbies. And then also, I won't spam, proceeds to spam. And then, I get to experience the real John Dykes Spam Fest finally. And hopefully Karevi can come back to play for England. Ooh. Or come back to play England. Hopefully he can. Same with Quade Cooper, but it's whether or not they are able to bring them in due to contract, I guess, situations in other countries such as Japan. They do have themselves locked in, but because it is the Indigenous round by the looks of it, I did mention it was going to be at 9:45, the kickoff initially. Now it is 9:53 is normally the specific time, but it looks like it may take a little bit longer for the players to get ready to go. Hello. The moment players getting lined up, ready to go for this massive matchup. They are putting some leaves on the fire at this stage, and it is lit. Okay, that's the thing, though. I understand that side of it, but I also, like the fireworks, they always talk about the fact that it's definitely, like, you got to wait a little bit longer because of all the smoke around. And also we have got there, it's 9:52, says John there, and also I think the Blues going to score first, then the Brumbies. And currently we have got the welcome to country. She would like to pay respect to her elders. Okay. It's a weird, I can't really commentate too much because I'm also listening to what the lady is saying. Okay. Friendship and reconciliation. I think as soon as this kickoff happens, there's going to be no friendship out there. These two sides are going to go for each other's throats, and it will be a very entertaining one. And I think the Blues will be too strong, and I want Samoa to put it on the box. Let's go, Hamish. I'll put it on the box, says Justin. So, yeah, we are going to be going over to that live stream at about 10:20 p.m. for that next one. But we will also have this live stream still running with different hosts while the match up. I said 9:53. It's actually going to be later than 9:53. You get a face full of smoke at this stage. And then they will be ready to go. Tatum Papali and Ofa Tuangafasi receive a gift from Andy Muirhead. And also the other man who I didn't quite see. And good on you, Hamish. Always listen to the ladies. And there's Sebastian. And also we have got there, Katie, sorry to break your heart. I will not spam. Sorry, Katie. And there, and also the Bok. Says Gareth there as well. Yeah, it's going to be an awesome game to see how they go. Currently, moment silence, I believe. Everyone's gone very quiet. Oh, someone tried. Oh, no, poor Lena Cattell. I think Lena Cattell started a clap and no one else clapped, so then he had to go back to being quiet. He went and then just put the hands back down by the side and realised he was a bit too early, and I was a good man. And also the last few weeks, Hamish, I've been excited with the Super Rugby franchise and the international future of rugby. Thank you. And AQ lads, I'm very busy, just done 2 live streams. That is a massive horse on the field. I'm not talking about Alan Alatoa, I'm talking about the Brumbie that is running across the field. And we have also got there, I get ready for the live stream. Noel Alicio now, 8 games of Super Rugby Pacific, rearing to go for this one. Try assist, he's got 3, and average minutes of 75. The Crusaders beat him, the Blues will too, says Harrison for the prediction. But do let me know, ladies and gentlemen, who you think will be able to score the first try of this match. 3 New Zealand home quarterfinals and 1 Australian one, says John. And also, let's go Brumbies, says Fergus. And someone has to beat the Blues. And at this stage, only one side has been able to do so, and that was the Hurricanes. Is it a real horse or a guy dressed up like a horse? It is a guy dressed up like a horse who probably isn't getting paid enough for what he has to do. Well, that's the end of Lena Cattell's career, says it was Sebastian. Yeah, it was an unfortunate moment. It will probably become a meme. It might have looked worse for me because I had the moment silent. Maybe someone else clapped and he might have started there. It just sounded very quiet at the time that he did it. Let's be honest, the Bok will be favourites, but Samoa can do this, says Justin. Yeah, it's going to be an awesome matchup. Speaking of awesome matchups, this one is now here, ladies and gentlemen. Brumbies taking on the Blues for the second last game, Super Rugby Pacific round 14. Once again, they go after Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. That is this move that the Blues have used 4 times in the last matches that Roger Tuivasa-Sheck has played. Every time it is his first carry. And as I go, the Blues, says Cullen Cool do. And also we have got the tomorrow game of Rugby 15s and 1 Rugby 7s game that's gone high. Trying to line it up with Mark Delay, and I think that might have bounced into him. So because of it, now the Brumbies have got themselves to line out. I'm wondering where the Blues have weakness, says Fergus. See, normally I would say it's the discipline, but this year it has not been the discipline. So that's kind of a tricky one, given their large size. They are not as mobile. I mean, it's tricky because some of those guys move pretty well. And also perhaps given their larger size, I know I read that one. Good thanks, John Dykes. And there as well. And also we have got their Hurricanes beat the Blues and go the Blues, says Harrison there. Now running forward, it's going to be a good run from Tom Hooper, who is playing number 6 for this matchup. My scoreboard has now started updating itself, which is good news, as it hadn't up to that point. And also I'm talking to myself, or maybe don't. That one. There are plenty of people to be able to chat with rather than just keeping it to yourself, I guess you could say. But now, Erase Samone hanging on to this one. Anton Signa trying to get in there. But the Brumbies, this is actually how they started their match up against the Crusaders. They held on to that position for quite some time. Now, Nick White, nice ball on the inside off to Noel Alessio, almost going straight through a gap. But it is still going to be on the side of the Brumbies. Now, Darcy Swain continues to drive forward. Oh, there was a knock on the ground. No one saw it. Now, Nick White going to be going off to the right-hand side, gives it off to Luke Raymer, who I always think looks like a bigger version of Tom Wright. And I was like, hey, howdy, hey, brother. And there's over now. Nice backline movement. Tom Banks gives it off to Eresamoni. Found the offload to Tom Wright now, close to that touchline, trying to keep himself in the field of play. He's out, though. It was a good tackle from Bryce Seaman. Also, we have got there Chiefs. Says Louis there. Yeah, we're going to have to wait and see exactly who can get the better of this game. Next week, the Blues, they will have themselves the challenge of, I believe, are they playing the Rebels? No, they played the Rebels. I think it must be the Waratahs as their last game. And also go the Blues, says Peter. And also we've got their Blythe Women's Sevens. Got run down against Spain under 19 or 19-year-old Hottie, says Justin there. And also we got hello, how are you? Says Betty. And also we have got Hamish. You can tell Katie Dixon. That's sad news for me because I don't want to book her and make feel bad. There's says Brandon, but currently Hooper only a couple meters out from the line. The Brumbies are about to feel very good about what they are doing in the early stages of this game. Morning Betty as well, says Gareth, but currently now Alan Alanata around this side, close to the line, recycling it quickly. Pete Samu dives. Pete Samu scores. And that is going to be the try for the Brumbies. That's how you start a game of rugby. You just go, right, well, if we can't get it anywhere else, the scoreboard's quite far behind, I think. At the moment, by the looks of it, hasn't realised that the game has really got underway. But Kurt Eklund went to the back and it was stolen. And then from there, it was just punishing for the Blues. The Brumbies starting this match exactly how they did last week up against the Crusaders, hanging on to that ball for as long as possible. And then Pete Samu dives out and Pete Samu scores. And only about the 3rd minute of the match. No, I'll have to update it for you. Your camera's going towards the kitchen as well, I do see. That is a nice try for Pete Samu. Oh, it's coming back around now. We all go like this, and we all go like this, and also we all go there about the leg, and then yeah, Brandon actually broke his leg. Katie Dixon, and also we have got there what's good, Brody, and there's RC's Naughty, and also we have got there Betty Wagon. I'm not sick, just tired, and on A7, so that is now going to make the score 7-0 in favour of the Brumbies, but the scoreboard does not want to admit the fact that the Brumbies were able to get themselves first blood in this game. Hey, John, I am well, and I hope you are well too. And also we have got their great try for the Brumbies, says Louis, and first blood Canberra from Paddy. Oh, sorry, that was Sebastian. Did say that. So it's 4 minutes through this game. No update of the scoreboard. They've gone, we're not giving it to them. Not yet anyway. Wait a little bit longer, but now it is going to be in the hands of Tom Hooper. About 25 metres out from the line now, and Nick White will be able to roll this one back into the pocket. He has been told to use it quickly. Dan Brennan, I hope that heals up soon. And Brumbies, says Ellie. And also we've got there, you're the only person out of the moderators that is nice to me, says John there. And also we've got there, John Kerwin won't like that. He certainly won't, because he probably predicted the Blues to win this game by 50 or somewhere around there. Now going back across. Good run for from Alex Hodgman. Finley Christie goes back to Bryce Heem. Christie once again goes to Eklund, the recycled ball very quick from the Blues, and that is something that they certainly need to make sure that they keep up throughout this match. Stephen Petafeta now going back across. I can't believe they still haven't updated this. There we go. It's just happened as we were speaking. Caleb Clark goes through, breaking the tackle with Pete Samu, ducking under another one of it. There's some money still going. Caleb Clark using his acceleration to his advantage there. Now the penalty. And it is going to be offside. This was almost a yellow card offence. And come on, the Brumbies, and no worries, flash score. No need to do your job. But also, let's see a great contest and a quick one for the Brumbies. And also, we have got there, let's go Blues. Says a naughty there as well. Nicely done by Caleb Clark. Actually ducked under the tackle of Ere Simoni. That normally tells you went a little bit too high and went straight into the hands, or in fact, straight into the chest of Pete Samu. Caleb Clark with a nice duck. Did make an extra maybe 30 or so meters. And also, I'm not mean. It's just the things you say is the issue. And yeah, fair statement. They won and also come on the Blues score. Says that man is, oh, the cat's making noise next to me as well. He likes the fire, our cat. He just sits there any time that he gets. But currently, with that penalty, they've decided to take the set piece for the Blues. Nice pop pass up to Caleb Clark. Uses that power, and how is he not over? I think he's held up there, just short of the line, although I think they're going to be going upstairs. Damon Murphy seems to think that it might be worth having another look at. Nope, they said that it is going to be held up there. And also come on Blues score and come on Brumbies. And there as well, Caleb Clark. Somehow, I think that was Tom Hooper's great work. And John McGuy, keep it rugby related and you'll be fine. And there says Sebastian. So he went down. Nick White's done it. He has just been able to keep that one up. And now it is a goal line dropout. And the Brumbies get it back down towards halfway. Hoskins at 2-2 now going to build up some speed. A great low tackle on him by Luke Raymer. And also good. It's a penalty to the Blues. And there's says Peter Stowers now pricing. Ball on the outside off to Anton Segner. Tries to break through the tackle of, it was Andy Muirhead. But he did end up getting himself tackled now. Bowden Barrett goes back. Stephen Petafetta knocks the ball on. Ref said backwards. Now he's said forwards. And now we always got the how do you mean? And also we have got the we like you, but you get mad at things what you don't need. I'm sorry about that. A little bit up and down. And there's says Brandon, but Petafetta having an early mistake in this match is the last thing he would have wanted. Almost his first touch of the ball there for Petafetta, but it was a knock on. First of all, Damon Murphy said it went backwards, then changed his mind pretty quickly. Said that it did end up travelling forwards, but currently still 7-0 in favour of the Brumbies, the away side for this matchup. Now will be the scrum feed for the Brumbies, about 42 out from their own line, right in the middle of the field, and howdy man, Katie Dixon. And there says David Ahmad. And now Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. I would think more than likely he will end up getting a pass at some stage very soon. Yeah, it was Ford. And there says Fergus. Yeah, so they did end up going back. Overruled was Damon Murphy there by his touch judge. Now, the Brumbies, they want to make sure that they are strong at scrum time. We know how big that four pack of the Blues is. And the fact that they're impact players, it's going to be Sawani Vakina, Akautua Nokiafi, and then also it is going to be Nepo Lalala. So a good front row. And also we have got there, I wish we had the Ioane brothers in this match. Yeah, they would have been very useful. Same with Tom Robertson, Big Red, being able to make a bit of an impact. But Rieko Ioane, sadly, with the injury. Akira Ioane, I think they're just resting at this point in time. As Bowden Barrett playing says, Nornie, he is indeed, is at number 10 for this game. And then they have got Peter Feta slotting in at number 15. So that combo seems to be the one that they go with quite often. There's your mark. Here's Damon Murphy, making sure that they are on the right place. Oh, good bloody riddance. Oh, look, good bloody riddance in there. As says Sebastian, also we have got the Leinster versus Munster big game, says Luke. It certainly is, and that is going to be kicking off at 6:15 a.m. New Zealand time, and hopefully we are going to be up there. And also, as someone said once, don't score early against the Blues. Says Joey Edits. I mean, look what happened to the Rebels. They were 14-0 up. They lost that game by about 50 points. Also, dude, that is the issue now. Look, that's going to be the penalty to the Brumbies. So nicely done. It has to be said that the Blues are never out of a game until the full-time whistle. Definitely not this season. They've been on a tear, winning about 12 games in a row currently, and Barrett will score for sure. And then Sip did. And there's Betty Wagon also. Someone once said, oh no, I read that one on Bowden Barrett. Got a lot of weight on his shoulders. I think this game will be a great test of his leadership skills. Exactly right. Same with Dalton Papali'i, getting that big opportunity to be able to really, I guess, cement himself as the captain. Perhaps he tries to make a run for the All Blacks captain in the next few years. And also we've got the hey, Hardy, hey, brother, hope you're well. He's getting, and also we have got the about Bowden Barrett scoring for sure, but it went down in the front row. I think Ofa Tuangafasi and Scott Seo having quite a head-to-head battle there. And I didn't time it out. I've hit him, says Sebastian there. And also, hello, David. And there's his Betty and also Savage Sebastian. And also we've got the hey, Gareth, how's a buddy? Going to be in the hands of Luke Raymer. He just got kicked by Ofa Tuangafasi. But luckily it happened after they had already got the scrum feed. But he literally got kicked. I don't think you're allowed to do that. And I say Leinster Munster isn't that big today. Leinster, I'm sure, are resting everyone for the Champions Cup final. Am I wrong? I must be as Munster, but favourites with the bookies, says Jack. And also, we'll go there. I really like Dalton Bubbly. There's something about his quiet hard work and ethics. And he just keeps on going and going, Dalton Bubbly. And he's really continued to hone his craft as one of those loose forward trio for the All Blacks. And also over the last decade or so, though, the Blues have lacked concentration, consistency. I wonder how they will handle being behind if the Brumbies can get another try. And hi, Paddy. I see the fish is up to it again. And can you read my messages? Brandon, I will try my best. And how are you doing? Rugby Sevens game. We have got one coming up actually in about 20 minutes time. In fact, less than 20 minutes time, we are going to be doing our first Rugby Sevens live stream. And that will be the matchup taking place between the Sevens sides in Samoa and South Africa. Now, you may can't speak anymore. You may wonder how I can do 2 live streams at once. I've actually got a special guest panel that will be joining me for this live stream while I'm away. And also, we're going to actually listen to the commentator as well. Says Peter Stowers there. And also, don't push it, Sebastian. And also, we have got, he does push it. And also, morning, says Jack. Welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing well. Okay, they are talking to Sonny Bill Williams at the moment, who is on the touchline and is excited to see what the Blues can do. But pretty much the gist of what we will be doing, ladies and gentlemen, is at about 10:17, so 10 minutes time, I will be popping out, and instead in my place there will be 2 other people I will literally duplicate in front of your eyes. I just change my appearance. But then after that, we will be doing the Samoa Sevens versus South Africa Sevens at the same time. And then after that one, we are going to be coming straight back and completing the whole second half on his own. And I was like, yo, says Rio Gamer, welcome in, mate. Caleb Clark, some good base there, but Cadrian Neville able to drag him down at number 5 now. Finley Christie, they've got the advantage as well here for the Blues. Continuing to drive it also. I don't think John was doing what he was doing to be annoying. I think he's neurod. Oh, that's a big word, which is why he may ask so many questions. And yeah, and also we have got there. I miss the show. Hope he's good. And Sonny Bill Williams, geez, he knows the camera angles, doesn't he? Says David the man, David the mod, I should say. It's been so much. Here's Katie Dixon, Anton Segner. Passing it off to Caleb Clark, who then decided he was just going to take off. He was tackled high by Tom Wright, though. And that ends up getting him in a little bit of trouble. I was like, yeah, looking forward to seeing the cricket lads again for Shal Dan De Castro. Yeah, he's another one that we have been missing lately. But, of course, June just around the corner, which does mean we should be able to see some more of the action for the cricket in the very short future. But Caleb Clark currently 7 tries in 2022 out of his 9 games. So he has a pretty good scoring record currently. Luke Raymer looks like he's got a bit of an injury to that knee. Just not what he would have been wanting, but it's currently 12 minutes and 17 seconds through this game. Like I mentioned, it was going to start at 9:45, but they were very late in starting this match. So we have only had the 12 minutes since it's done. And also, do you reckon there will be intercepts in the first half? I think there'll probably be a couple. And I think it's going to be either Caleb Clark who intercepts it or Tom Wright. If there is one that's a wide sling and pass, my 2-minute noodles boy, or my 2-minute noodle boy. And there come on the Brumbies. And there as well, here's Uppy. Currently the Brumbies, they will be looking to continue with the lead that they have got for themselves. So Kramer, it looks like he's getting some heavy strapping on the knee. And then Bowden Barrett will be able to kick this one towards the touchline. But currently the Brumbies, they're going to be excited for this game. I would think it's a massive challenge for them. And also, did you see Caleb Clark taken to the French winger and the 3-task competition for speed? Caleb won. And yeah, I did see that. Was that on World Rugby's YouTube channel? They didn't have it. And also, you should have seen me with my dinner. I legit devoured it. Says Amelia. Okay, Katie Dixon, thanks for that. And also, we have good there. Hi, by the way. Says Amelia, welcome and hope you are doing well. Currently now, Kurt Eklund throws the ball and it's taken at the back by Segner, but stolen by Swain. Now it's bounced forward off one of the Brumbies players and it's back in the hands of Caleb Clark. Just try and get a little bit more of the acceleration going. Alex Hodgman rolls out the back to Finley Christie. Hanging on to it here, Bryce Seam. Currently sitting on the halfway line. And also, I think the Auckland Blues can run down most teams if they are behind by 15 points. So here's Justin there, and also we've got there, but he like Joe, but Joe know how he's feeling like poo, then he'd be happy again. But Joe, don't do that anymore because I say to go and get someone to help you. And also my brother is so weird. He mixed garlic aioli with sweet chili mayo. I think that's not completely out of the world unordinary. I wouldn't do it, but it's an interesting choice. That is for sure. Currently now the ball, it's been put up high. Waiting for it to come down. Beauden Barrett unable to take it cleanly in the Blues. It does roll into touch there. And that is going to be now a Blues scrum. And also, I don't mind John. He's getting timed out. It's a good laugh. And also, we have got that come on the Blues. And it's not bad. But I find that really weird. Says Amelia. I guess that's the thing. I guess it's a double mayo, isn't it? Because garlic aioli has the mayonnaise side to it. And then you have another lot of mayonnaise in your sweet chili mayo. So I guess if you really like mayonnaise, I remember when I was in Australia, we've got a bit of time here due to the stoppage and play. But I remember when I was in Australia, my first experience with having something other than a sub with ham, lettuce, and cheese in it, because that used to be my go-to. I got a chicken and bacon ranch, and there was a man at Subway, and he did end up having mayonnaise. Fine. No worries there. Have some mayonnaise. But the man asked for extra mayonnaise. He had about 20 bloody rows on his sub. Like, it was more sub sauce than actual sub itself. I couldn't believe my eyes. And for sure, Rose says, ace there. And sweet chili chicken burgers are heaven. And also having the Brumbies being the first team to score in the past 3 matches, Chiefs, Crusaders, and Blues. I think that might actually be a true stat. I know that they were definitely first up against the Crusaders. They did very nicely for themselves. But now James Tucker making his way forward. Ooh, thumbs up. And now Finley Christie going to be gone back across for the penalty. And also, egg mayo is disgusting, though. Egg mayo is disgusting. What is the other alternative to egg mayo? What else is mayo made from? Do let me know. And also, we've got there, did you see that mushroom cheese dish Katie posted on Discord? I did. We were looking at it last night, and I was just looking at all that cheese that actually went out the side. And I was getting quite excited looking at pies. Unfortunately, I did not have any for myself. And also, we've got the question time bedmats, no worries. And there's us, says Brandon. I also think the Highlanders too, not the Canes, though. Oh, so the Hurricanes have got that one little thing. One moment, we will go like this. And also regular, and then there's sweet chili. And also, can you make a video for me on how to do live stream, Hamish, on Discord? On Discord, I'm not actually too sure how you would do it. Overall, I know that there would be tutorials on YouTube, though, for being able to do so. And also, mayo is just the devil's spunk in it. And while Hamish, Australia is the land of the heathen. And there says David the Bold, and also no way. Egg mayo, the bomb, says Nathan. And also, mayo is grown from trees, is it? Well, there you go. Did not know that. But ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Petafeta is about to line up a kick. And what will be happening very soon is that I am actually going to be disappearing from the live stream. But in my place, I am going to have 2 people who are very special to me. And hopefully you guys do enjoy seeing them on the stream. They are helping me out big time. We had a couple initial plans which involved maybe a George or an Isaac. Both ended up having to pull out. So because of it, I decided why not decide to give you a bit more of the Kiwi Lads fam. And you will see my mum and also my dad doing a bit of commentary. But that one has gone over from the Blues. And now the score is 7 points to 3. So anyone wondering where I am going, it is going to be the live stream between Samoa and South Africa that is starting in only a few minutes' time. And JK, as well, says Rio Gamer, I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen a mayo tree. And I was like, Mum and Dad, says David the Mod, it certainly is. So pretty much what we will be doing is I will be back after about 20 minutes after that Sevens live stream. I should mention I'm coming back and we will be doing the second half of the match as well. So yeah, that is the plan. And also 10 out of 10 says Katie Dixon, so be sure to treat them nicely, you know. We really don't want to scare them off. They are. It also says Sue Davis, says Brandon, although we will be going for another 3 minutes or so. We will just wait till we're closer to 20 minutes through this game. That one's kicked into touch from Beauden Barrett. Doesn't look hugely happy with a Beauden Barrett, but he's got a massive gash down the side of his head currently. Looks like he's probably head-butted someone's boot. They can also, let's go to Taranaki boys. And also we have got there, what's Dad's name? Don't say Hamish. And there as well says David the Mod. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring in, once again, Kiwi Lad Dad. It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. This is what we've got there. I'm drunk. Says MB, that is, I guess, that's the thing. Is it unfortunate or is it a good thing? We will have to wait and see how you're feeling tomorrow. And let's go Taranaki boys. And also Blues will be leading when you come back. Says James Crude. And yeah, we will be watching it still on that other live stream as well. We will be able to see the game up in the corner. And am I allowed to complain to your parents that you usually play with yourself during streams? Will they be horrified? They probably won't be too surprised. Overall, and the lad dad and bring him in. Says Max got us. So currently we will have 2 more minutes and then they are all ready to go for the next one. Okay, Kiwi Lad Dad, it is, bro. And yeah, and also now Finley Christie's got this one. Passing it back across in the hands of the Blues. Anton Segner just continue to drive. Caleb Clark having to join that breakdown to keep it in the field, and also bruh. And also, okay, Kiwi lad, dad, it is, bro. Now that one's gone backwards, so it is going to be now carrying meters 92 for the Blues throughout the early stages. Stephen Petafeta goes for the cross kick. It's going to be sitting up for Mark Talia, who has been able to take it beautifully. Ball on the inside. Dalton Papali'i using the speed, using his size, finding the offload up to Talia, who falls on his back just short of the line. That was a brilliant run from Dalton Papali'i. It's held up, and it will now be the goal line drop. And also Mr. B. And there's says Gareth, and also we were going to AJ. I was going to tell that. And there's David the Mod. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting time. And also, AK, your Mod, how do you do that? Says NASCAR God. And that one also, hi, says Malachi, welcome in. And Hamish, I'm going to get Kiwi Lad withdrawal symptoms when you guys, says G Raccoon. That's the thing. First time ever, we will have a live stream on the channel where I'm not on it for more than like a minute. It's going to be weird. But it is going to be happening in a very short moment. In fact, we've only got just a little bit more time. And good night, Hamish, says Max. Although I am coming back. I have just gone over to the 7th, and then I will be back just a little bit later on for the next live stream. But yeah, we have got Samoa versus South Africa coming up in a very, very short moment. Currently kicked off once again. That's gone out on the full, so that will now be a 5-meter scrum for the Blues. So I think this will be the last play that I watch, and then I will be transferring over. And David, you are to how you become a mod, and my uncle is Taniela Tupo. Awesome. So he is very, very good tight head prop at the moment. Also, she's a mod. Yeah. Oh, that's that old. How does that normally go? Is it actually she's a mod? No, it's not. Don't know what the actual word is. And should I transfer over to the 7s to help you out there? Says Sebastian, it is completely up to you, mate. And at the end of the day, I think I should be able to handle the 7s if I do need to. If you want to hang out with the fam. And I guess get to meet my dad, because he's only been on the live stream like probably for 5 minutes or something on another one. And also Dalton Paulie. And also up the Mighty Blues. Currently now it will be the scrum feed for the Blues, only 5 meters out. And also shout out to the brother Hamish, the goat of the commentary, says Tesla. And also we have got there, went to his baby shower today, says Malachi Tupo. I did see that he's got a new haircut, or actually he's dyed his hair, hasn't he? And he was eating a banana at the rugby yesterday. Fun fact. So that was a crack up Hamish. She's a mod. And then that's a song. Oh, it's actually She's a Mod. There you go. That one's gone down. It's a free kick to the Brumbies. All bit of push and shove between Nick White and Finley Christie. Still going for it right. At this stage, with the tensions flaring, we are going to quickly transfer over to our next live stream. So because of that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, these are my parents. One moment. Like this. Oops. Here you go. All good. Let's go.
How's it going? Do we just carry on now?
Yep. All good.
All good. So yeah. Hello everyone.
Is it just us now?
It's just us now.
Oh. Look what we've come into.
Yeah. Come on, the Blues. What are they doing? Here we go. Yeah. So you're going to do the commentary, or?
I guess we've got commentary. Righto.
Because I'm normally the one that just comments
okay.
afterwards, so you can do the commentary.
Righto.
Okay.
Blues to throw in, just waiting on the referee to get himself organised.
G'day, Brendan. How's it going?
Are you reading the comments?
Yeah, I'll read the comments.
Righto. I haven't read a book since I left school.
On the game. Hello, Katie. Oh, there's a whole heap. Jeepers.
Christie out the back line. Feeding the forwards punching it up. Big run by Tuanga Fussy. What? Sorry?
Katie says there's only us and 127 people watching. So.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah.
If we make fools of ourselves, it shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, new comments.
Good tackle there on the Blues. Blues still trying to get the ball out. Oh, somebody's got hands in there. Oh, and again. Come on, ref, where are you? Unbelievable. Somehow or other, Nick White has managed to reach in there in the middle of a ruck and come out with the ball. Brumbies kicking forward for the winger. Oh, he didn't get the bounce, and then it goes into touch around about the halfway.
Everyone's saying hi.
Hello.
And talk a bit louder, please, Dad.
Well, I don't want to talk too loud in
'Cause we
case
can
somebody
hear.
hears what I'm saying. My apologies.
Nah,
Should we bring the mic in closer?
you can if you want.
Oh, could be dangerous.
Could be.
We'll get
All
a
this
little bit closer.
technology.
Barrett puts up the bomb.
Use a Blues supporter.
Coming down outside the 22.
We're only a Blues supporter
Tap back by the Blues.
when they're playing Aussie teams.
Yeah, nobody likes the Aussie teams.
You might have lost about 20.
We'll just get rid of a few.
Yeah.
Brumbies push right back into the corner. Talia's missed the tackle. 5 metres out. Brumbies on the goal line. Blues charging in. Christie's got the ball. Looks like he's going to go blind if he gets a chance. No, the Brumbies have spoiled it again. Referee's advantage. Penalty. Pretty cynical ref. Oh, smart penalty, the commentators have said.
David the Mods has said, "Hey Donna, does your husband know you're a closet Queensland supporter?"
Yeah, do.
No, he knows I'm a New South Wales supporter. Hold up.
Held up again over the line. Sorry, I missed that bit.
I mean, I'm reading this and you're doing
Yep.
that. I think Hamish gets his commentary from you there.
I don't think so.
Oh, Sebastian's saying your commentary's perfect.
Roger, two of us are charging for the line and held up over the line again. Third goal line dropout.
Jeepers.
Now, I think that this is the stupidest rule in rugby at the moment, this goal line dropout. The attacking team goes from all but scoring a try, and then you get a drop kick from under the post that goes 50 metres down the field, and they have to attack from there.
Why have we gone back to league rules? Isn't that the reason
Nick
why
White
there's rugby
down to the
and
50-metre line.
league rules?
So 2-2 charging it up at 100 miles an hour like a raging bull. Smashes through. Christie out. Barrett. Oh, intercept. But he's going nowhere. Caught with the ball. Everybody went over the top and he got up and played it again. Penalty to the Blues. Oh, Nick White's whinging again.
Jeez, he's going to get thumped by the end of the game, isn't he?
Somebody stood on his toe or said his moustache looked stupid. Something.
Jeez.
Righto. Referee wants to have a talk to somebody. Waiting.
Chat's just going flat out.
Hmm.
People
Righto.
from South Africa, people from Malaysia. Just asking what you're doing
Well,
tomorrow.
the last
I'm
4
not to
penalties
take
have been
that
against the
anyway.
Brumbies, ref, so just keep talking. There we are. Oh, now Nick's going to have a whinge to the touch judge.
NASCAR God's going to the golf range tomorrow. We're going
Are
to
they?
the golf course tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Golf range, they're going.
Yep.
Tesla's a fan of you there already. He's so honest.
Mm.
Yeah, so Union adopting league rules, the goal line dropout and the 50-22. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why one's called league and one's called rugby.
Yeah, 2 totally different games.
Yeah.
All right, they're making a decision as to what they're going to do here. Kick for touch, kick for goal.
Brandon can hear Hamish. So can we.
Oh,
Hamish's voice must be coming through. That's
Yep.
because where Hamish's is just there.
Yeah.
Just a wall between us.
oh, we got an injury for the Luke Reamer's come off. Well, Sean, they called him. Who was that? Maybe that's different to who we thought it was.
MB is stoned and drunk, and I'm from Morrinsville, and my name is Hemi Green.
Oh,
Uh,
right. Our commentary's just frozen. No, we're
No.
back. That's lucky.
we're lucky we've got 2 live streams
Yep.
going. Because
Right, so the Blues have kicked down into the corner from the penalty, line out 5 metres out from the goal line, looking to attack. Clean take by the Blues. Set up a ruck, but it's not going anywhere at the moment. Referee's called for it to be played. Christie's almost got his hands on it, but the Brumbies guys reaching over the top. No, well cleared by whoever that was. That's a mess. Oh, now they're going to get penalised again for collapsing the maul. The crowd's going off. 2 blows on the whistles. Dalton Popolini's gone over and said, come on, ref. That's 5 in a row.
Commentator went, uh-oh, so someone's in the bin.
Oh, seriously, ref?
Someone wants to know, Gareth wants to know if I'm going to retire so I can do the cricket season with us.
Oh.
That means you'd have to do extra hours. I'd love to retire, but I'm too young yet. More than likely, some twig in a suit in an office changing the rules of rugby to increase the profit margin. That's from David Mod.
Oh, it's all about the moolah.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to get away from the scrums, from the 5-metre scrum, which seems to take an eternity to get over and done with by the time it collapses 3 times. Blues straight to the front. Spin dropped. Picked up by Satutu. 3 metres out from the goal line. Blues attacking. Christie looking to feed. Looks like we're just going short here, playing crash ball with the forwards. Oh, big drive forward by the Blues.
Oh, try time.
Could be try.
Try time.
Try to Eklund.
Good work.
Pick and drive.
Oh, well, good luck to the Blues, dear.
Brumbies were lacking on defence a little bit there for a team that prides themselves on getting up in defence.
Sebastian said, where'd that go?
Oh, they're pinging for a knock-on the goal line. This will be interesting.
Sebastian said,
Waiting to see.
don't worry about the rugby. Well, how does Hamish feel at being the second best commentator in the household?
Thanks, Sebastian. You're the man.
Oh, and Tesla, Hamish, Mum and Dad, I love you all. Hamish, if you read this article...
Right, we're looking for the knock-on.
Great.
I'm not sure what these guys are looking at. They must be looking at a different screen than I'm looking at. There's no knock-on there.
We're an Aussie, dear. That's what
They're an Aussie.
Yeah. NASCAR God.
Well, as
Come
an
on,
English
Brumbies.
guy at work used to say, it's their fault for living there.
Yeah. Everyone's thinking
I don't think
filling
there's going to be any issue here, and I think this will be a try to the Blues. And we're going to look at it 15 times. Here he goes, driving forward. Picks it up here. Righto, we got the referee's ruling.
Gareth wants to know what your handicap is.
5.
Mine's 30.
Hey?
Mine's 30. Oh, shut up.
Oh, they're going to look at the grounding over and over and over again from 15 angles. We may have found one that could be a possible knock-on.
It goes really 5.
Yeah. Yep. Really.
Yeah, got new clubs, you see, after having clubs for about 30 odd years, dropped that. Clubs for how many years? Then you got new clubs.
2, 3. 2 and a bit. We found a reason not to give the try here. Now we're going to go back for a no-arms tackle. And number 2, Alan Alatoa, I think you're in trouble, mate. Oh, no. No arms. Gone.
NASCAR God is on a 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good golfer.
Do you play peanuts? Yes, he does. She is doing the 7s. Yeah. How's the weather been in South Canterbury? Ooh.
It's pretty good today.
No, it's
although windy.
It is starting to get to winter time.
Yeah.
Oh, please, Hamish, communicate when they pass the ball.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. How's it going,
Right.
Paddy? Paddy says hi.
So the Blues are going back for a scrum, 5 metres out from the goal line.
Yeah, that'll take 5 minutes. What should be scorecard?
72 at home at Waimate. So pardon the course.
Wonder what he's going to come back with that. Tesla, mum, Amish mum and dad will have a beer. If you're old enough, you can.
Righto, so we've just had to bring on the substitute hooker because Alan Alatoa is in the bin for 10, of course. So we've lost a flanker off the scrum. Blues should be able to put some pressure on here, assuming that the scrum stays up.
David the Mod played intermediate penance.
Very nice.
He said we were hopeless.
Ball feed. Scrum's holding firm. Blues starting to put a bit of pressure on. Scrum screwed. Referee's going to reset.
So 72, you say you best.
Yep.
That is a par, I think, every hole, right?
Yep.
Have not played. Oh, have not played in a couple of weeks though. Minus 70.
Oh, that's why he's on a 3.
Yep.
He's a good golfer.
Good golfer.
Mm-hmm.
So did Nesca, is he from Aussie? He said go Brumbies, so it could be. Have you ever played any courses in
reset
New
the
Zealand?
scrum. Christie to feed.
I recommend Clearwater with the golf cart. Awesome.
Yeah, scrum holding solid again. Bringing the ball to the back. Christie's got to clear it.
He must have been offside.
Talia at first receiver. Hits it up, still 7 metres out. Losing a little bit of ground, but going forward now, the Blues. Christie to feed the backs. Satutu up the middle. Christie again out in front of the goal post, still 7 metres out. Blues trying to push forward. Eklund makes a run around the side. It's isolated though. Still pressing forward. Brumbies guy lying in there is in trouble. Going back for another penalty.
Another card?
9 offside at the scrum, apparently.
He's getting sick of him, isn't he?
I think we're up to about 8 in a row now for the Brumbies.
Obi plays mini golf.
Ooh.
David the Mod, I played off a 9 handicap, but only for about
Time off
month.
by the referee called, and he's going to have another talk to the Brumbies captain.
But only for about a month. I couldn't go lower because I couldn't miss too many of the short ones.
Yep. The short games where all the shots are scored or saved.
Oh, all the mods are on here, are they? Keeping an eye on us. Don't forget to push that button if you need to. But we haven't had any
Which button?
Muppets.
Oh.
The mods, they can time people out if
Yes, fair enough.
They're being silly.
Uh-huh. Yep. We just got an injury to the Brumbies player at the moment, so that's not too much happening. Blues are getting their next attacking play sorted from yet another penalty close to the goal line. Helen Alatoa's still got 9 minutes left in the bin, so should be full attack from the Blues with a bit of luck.
Fox looking like he won't make the cut. Is that the same one that old
Tiger struggled in the first round, so
and they had the second round this morning, didn't
so
they?
Fox must have had a bad round today.
So did Tiger miss the cut as well, or did he?
Don't know.
I didn't sort of follow that. Mm-hmm. Oh, no one was going to miss Lad Dad and the Donner Machine. Ooh, you're a Lad Dad.
I'm a lad dad.
Yeah.
Ha!
An Auburn machine. Oh, we've got listeners and viewers from all continents at the moment, except for Antarctica.
Tiger made the cut just.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
He was struggling, wasn't he, after that first round, but he was hanging in there.
Here's a little true statement. I bought at an auction one of Tiger Woods' Players' Championships jackets.
I think you might have already told them that.
Flashest jacket I own.
Yeah.
Right, we're back onto the rugby. Blues have had the line out. The ball's fallen loose. The Brumbies have fallen on it 5 metres out from their goal line. Looking to clear. Very untidy by the Blues there.
Max Cottle's from Antarctica.
A lot of interference around the ruck. Halfback trying to clear it.
Don't know if that's true.
Nick White looks like he's going to do a box kick. Clears it out. That's a great kick by Nick White. Up to the 10-metre line.
You got to wear the jacket next time.
Oh, okay. Next time.
Is it going to be next time?
Blues go short. Back to Eklund. Little hooker move there with the front of the line out. 30 metres out.
What was the yellow card for? Can't remember.
In from the side.
I'm from the side.
Yeah.
Offside. Cheating. Aussies.
Yeah. Christie off to Talia. Hits it up. Just outside the 22. Another bloody penalty. Christie taps quick. Playing at pace. Trying to speed up the pace. Runner coming in on the angle. Charging it up. Christie feeding the backs to Barrett. Tackled. Looks like about 10 metres out for the line. Who? Blues, Bodie Barrett trying to set up Caleb Clark through a hole, but not quite. Tackled by the Brumbies. Christie feeds the ball again. Dalton Papaletti driving hard through the gap, pushing forward. Brumbies in the way again, slowing the ruck down.
Come on. Get him out of the way, ref.
Blues on continual attack here. 10 metres out. Bowden Garrett puts a little kick through. It's a race. Oh, I think the Brumbies guy got there.
Where did he come from? Tom Robinson. No, I think Hamish said he was injured, wasn't he? Tom Robinson?
Yes, must be, I think.
Don't know.
The runner's going through for Auckland. Just got checked by the Brumbies guys, and he was probably a metre or so behind the ball as the Brumbies put it down on the dead ball line.
I think we just had a Muppet, but I'm not sure. I think they sorted him.
They got the Muppet sorted?
Yeah.
So goal line drop out again.
Didn't read the message. But
This has gone 54 odd metres on the fly. So Tutu smashes it up again. Blues taking it forward through the forwards. Slow ball though. Christie out the right-hand side. Feeds it. Caleb Clark punching it up through the middle. Tutu pushing up towards the 22 line. Bowden Barrett on the inside to Talia. Barrett still pushing up. Christie feeds again. Forwards punching it through the middle, trying to go through. The Brumbies defence holding at the moment. Caleb Clark, that's a strong run. Back to the 10 metres out from the goal line. Another penalty advantage. Hoskins Tutu caught behind the advantage line. The Brumbies pour over the top.
someone has to go in the bin now.
Oh, that was unlucky.
He has to. Yeah.
Here's another guy from the Brumbies going to the bin. Darcy Swain. So the Blues have a 15-on-13 advantage now for another, I think it's 3 minutes to go, for
Wouldn't you go scrum?
before Alan Alatoa comes back.
Wouldn't you go scrum?
Yeah, I'd be picking scrum about now.
Well, it's only, 4 minutes to go till half time.
10 metres out from the goal line, if that. 4 minutes.
See, they
Scrum it is.
Gave someone the boot.
Go well.
Gave someone the boot. Yeah.
Oh.
They're out of here. You can do it when you're in
This is big for the Blues. Brumbies have made 95 tackles compared to the Blues 38.
Yeah, but the bloody infringed how many times?
Yeah, plenty. The penalty count will be starting to mount, I would imagine. Righto, big scrum for the Blues.
13 men for the Brumbies. They're a proper rugby league team now.
Yeah. Whaonga's still got 3 minutes in the bin before he comes back, so. Right, scrum feed. Blues putting tremendous pressure on another advantage. This is getting ridiculous. Christie, Bowden Barrett. Oh, he's throwing it out. Talia for the corner. No, he's pushed into touch. Sloppy from the Blues, but there was always a penalty advantage.
Another one.
I think the penalty count's about 15-2 at the moment. Look like we might have a Blues guy down. No, Brumbies guy down. Injured at the moment. Oh, it's Nick White.
Oh.
I think he's injured his mouth.
Someone said we're heading to 150 viewers. Oh, David the Mod, if we're heading to 150 viewers, I should say that, as Hamish has taught me to, be sure to hit that like button.
We're going
and
scrum
if you're not
again.
Subscribed, please subscribe to the Kiwi Lads channel. We've also got some other channels. If you'd like to subscribe to them as well, feel free.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Pushing the product. Pushing the product.
Why not? And my boy gets paid then. Then he might move out of home.
Oh. And
Ladies
then what
sent me
would we
to
have to do on a
Mumbai.
Saturday night?
Someone said Warriors suck. I got to say, well, you probably would too if you had to play overseas for 2 years.
So the Brumbies are back to 14
And
men
on
now.
your ground. David, the Mod, I wish there was a button to time out the word Warriors.
Righto, another big attacking scrum for the Blues. 7 metres out from the goal line. Just over 2 minutes to half time. The Blues have to score here. They have to get something for all the pressure that they've been putting on, all the penalties that they've been getting.
Apparently we've got more viewers than spectators at the Chiefs games today.
Oh,
That's a shame.
they need a solid scrum.
Sport Channel, good on this question.
Still 7-3 to the Brumbies for all the attack the Blues have had. They haven't been able to put anything together. Scrum's gone down again. No surprises there. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tesla's calling you an absolute legend. Tesla's calling you an absolute legend.
Legend.
Yeah.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah. MH Troy, 135 here, only.
There we are,
35
8-1 on the
likes.
penalty front, apparently. Plus all the advantages.
Gareth said we don't want Hamish back. Well, you're going to have to because we're not staying up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, are we?
Nah.
Nah. This is just a one-off.
Righto. Blues defeat. Scrum's gone down again.
So the
Another
cricketers-
penalty to the Blues.
Cricket is coming, though.
We're going to waste 20 minutes trying to set a scrum so that the Blues can have an attacking move.
Yeah. As he said, the Brumbies won't mind it because there's no points being scored.
It's setting up now. The Blues will have one attack.
This takes me back to the Keith Quinn days.
Oh. Penalty try. Yeah.
You guys
It's a
are
bit-
much better than don't tell Hamish.
It's a bit tough 7 metres out to pick a penalty try. Here we are. Half-time Hooters gone. No. Let's see if we can keep this scrum up. Slightly higher, slightly higher. Good scrum by the Brumbies. Starting to lose its shape. Oh, now it's screwed round. Oh, we're going to reset a scrum. So Tutu was off the back with the ball then. Would have been very hard to stop from there, I'd be picking. He's got a wee wry smile on his face. He thought he was in. Well, if they're both going around, ref, somebody's not holding it straight.
Well, who do you think's not holding it
Right.
straight? It won't be the Blues.
Well, I'm picking one team's trying to go straight towards the goal line, and the other team's trying to disrupt as much as they can. Just a wee sneaky suspicion I've got from my days in the Fords.
Mm.
And Nick White will have it all under control. Right. For the 15th reset. Here we go. Right. We've got a stable scrum. We've got Christie looking to clear. He clears. Through the gap. Bowden Barrett,
There
try
had to be a
time.
gap. Good work.
Well, that was perfectly simple once we got a scrum organised.
Oh, yeah. Paddy's got watch the view count drop when Hamish comes back. Don't be like that.
So, Christie out. Second 5 runs a decoy. Straight to Bowden Barrett. Looping round. Try time. Thanks very much.
What's the matter?
Here's
Well done.
Hamish.
Oh, Bowden Barrett scored, did he?
Yep, just now.
What's the score?
It's only 8-7 to the
8-7
Blues.
to the Blues.
with the
Kick to come.
Okay. I just realised if I'm in here, that means the scoreboard's not going to update.
No.
That's unfortunate.
Penalty count huge against the Brumbies.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mm,
It's about 9-1.
I see.
They've had two guys.
It's really not Hamish. I'll just hide, shall I?
Yeah.
Just go down here.
Huh?
See you later.
Because we get the timeout symbol now, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, sub.
Ah,
So
See.
who won the game?
Samoa beat South Africa 19 points to 7.
Nice.
Big win.
Big
Righto.
one. How
Lining
many-
up the kick.
How many viewers did you have?
500.
We didn't get that many.
Did
I did play the channel for you
Oh.
then.
you?
So, yeah.
He's pulled it away to the left. I played that exact same shot on the number 1 hole today.
There you go. Well, it's half time.
And both of them missed.
Do you want to stick around for half time or are you Betty buys time?
Right? No, we can sub out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done our dash.
Oh, well, I
Right.
probably should go back to the desk, shouldn't I?
You better go and sharpen yourself
Yeah.
up.
Oh, well. Yes, I'll see. This is like really deceptive, isn't it? It's like I walk over from here. And then
Yeah,
all of
you
a
go the
sudden-
other way. Yeah. Oh, see ya.
Well, an interesting half of rugby that never really got going. A lot of stop-start,
Yes.
a lot of scrum resets,
Yes.
a lot of scrum resets,
Do you want to read the comments?
a lot of penalties. 180 soon. What's that?
If you all commentate, that would break YouTube. Okay.
Sure.
Blues for the win. Great job, Samoa. Halftime shots. Let's go. Any other mods go over Hamish? You've absolutely
Do not
smashed
agree
it,
with
folks.
many of those penalties.
Thank you for the contribution. That's from Sebastian.
Welcome.
Well, no, please stay. Please not Hamish. Thank you, Mum and Dad. Good work. Oh, yeah. Great job.
Oh,
We'll see you later. Bye, Hamish.
How you doing?
Yeah, see you later.
Oh, well, I guess I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it.
No worries.
Back tomorrow.
Who's the ref, Hamish?
Referee is Damon Murphy. That was a very disappointed face, wasn't it? All right. Oh, I just realized you won't be able to hear me.
Yeah.
Right. I guess I will see you all. Well, I'm not leaving actually now that I think
No.
about it. I guess I'll see my parents later.
See you guys.
Bye, Hamish.
Yeah. Here we go. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and also we have got the great game come on the Blues. Says Rugby Rich and love seeing the family, and we missed you, Hamish. Says Obi there as well. And also we have got the Hamish definitely isn't the postman's son a copy paste. And there as well says Gareth. So yeah, I think my mum has told that story when she was at the hospital. The nurse looked at me and said, "You know, you're not getting a look in for that one. He looks like his dad." And also what a treat that was, Hamish. And there as well says David the Mod. I hope you guys did enjoy it. That's the thing. I'm probably going to have to go back and rewatch that. See how it went. I'll probably hear all the bad stuff said about me, but that's all right. And now everyone's probably sweating at the moment. Everyone's going, "Oh, we shouldn't have said what we said." But that's all good. Rowan also shout out, please, says Blue Diamond, shout out to you, mate. And also we have got there, they've had their whack. And there is also we have got their score should be 8-7 one moment. I will go like this. There we go. It has now updated, but by the sounds of it, a huge penalty count between them. And also we got they come on Brumbies beat the Blues. And also no, you'll see the stuff I said. Says Penny, and also please don't, says David the Mod. No, I think I should trust. I could kind of hear it in my ear because I had to leave my live streaming software open, but I couldn't actually hear too much. And also we have got there, we don't say that stuff. It was NASCAR guy. And there as well, says Obi. And also that was superb, mate. Your dad nailed the commentary. Donna was keeping an eye on the chat. Says Sebastian, see, I feel like it was the dynamic duo, wasn't it? It's just bang, bang. And then also who you're supporting. And also not bad stuff said about Yosh. Your parents are so funny and real. And there as well, says Tesla. So yeah, Mum, I think it's because we've had her on the cricket for a while. We've got her almost, I guess she knows all of the YouTube terms and she calls people Muppets and all sorts. But now, yeah, that was actually the first time you guys have seen my dad's face for more than like 2 seconds. Fun fact. And also we've got who are you supporting. I would say if I had to pick one, I would go the Blues, just because I know that there are a lot more Kiwis watching at the moment. And also all fun and games, CSX. Also he says Obi, and also, so what about your 15 plus prediction? CSX there. I mean, it could be interesting. I did say that the Samoans will win by 5, and they won by 12, which I was not expecting for that match. Come on, Brumbies beat the Blues, and great to see your appearance on Come On Blues. So here's a rugby itch there as well. And also we have got there, yeah, that one from Blue Diamond. But currently, the try scorer earlier on, it was actually Bowden Barrett. Who was they were great Amish. They covered stuff like the golf, and yeah, so he's just in there. And yeah, my dad did play golf a little bit earlier on in the day. One moment, I will go like this quickly, and we will update the score down the bottom, and we will put Bowden Barrett on the try scorers list. This stage, 40 minutes through the game, so they have got themselves just a little bit of a lead there. The Blues by 1, as we currently sit, and as the ref playing for the Brumbies. And there says Damasoa Soali'i. And there have been a huge amount of penalties, that is for sure. And also our man, Beauty Bodie Barrett. And also we have got there, who do you think is the better team this half? I think the Blues finish well, and they have got a couple big subs that they will be able to make, whereas I think the Brumbies have started a lot of their stars. So I think it could end up being a little bit more in favour of the Blues for the second half, but the first 20 minutes, I can see it going the way of the Brumbies. And he but Barrett in the Brumbies. And yeah, and also we've got there Oakle Bodie, and also we've got there LDA Legend Alcuel. And also we've got there, are you crazy? And also we have got there 2 yellows in there. Hello, everyone. I just looked to the side and there's Dad, Mum, and the cat. Everyone's just standing there. Yeah, all good.
Brumbies are going to win by 10.
Brumbies going to win by 10. That's the prediction.
Because there's no way that they can give away as many penalties in the second half as what they did in the first half.
Because there's no, I don't know whether or not that came through, but there's no way that they can give away more penalties in the second half than they did in the first, is the comment there. And also Bowden Carrot put down the bottom. And also we played a game of rugby one time and I scored my PB or personal best 10 tries, and Blues missed a bunch of opportunities, says James. I did hear a lot of no tries. I think it was Kurt Eklund got extremely close, maybe twice, was it? And then he just wasn't quite able to get over the line. But then the Blues need to win, my son says. And also before the disallowed try, so Tutu tackled White off the ball, says Ferguson. Also they want join there, as I said, Betty. And also I was reading this night, ever since the Brumbies beat the Landers and the Canes. As Hex, that is a massive Tom Banks head in the background. But yeah, anyone who doesn't know about that Sevens game, highly recommend checking out Samoa in that matchup because they were very good. As he's given himself away. And also we have got their Blues got it. And that one says Tesla. As I might bring the view count up, says Patty. It possibly will. To be honest, like I feel like it was actually, from the sounds of it, anytime that someone popped over to me, they said it was going smoothly. And also, please, Hamish, commentate when they pass the ball. I want to know when the ball's out wide, says Chess Craig there. Although at this stage, it is halftime. So there's no passing taking place at the current moment. But now, not Alessio, that one, he almost was able to get the try there for the Brumbies. And also, we have got the get mum to, we have got also Come On Blues, C6 there. And also, we have got the Blues to lose. I'm running down my street naked. And Blues or Brumbies were 2 men down. Blues are really struggling to get over the try line. And also we have got there, who is John Dykes? And I knew it. Says Gareth there as well. And also, what's the name? Says Paddy there as well. But currently Sonny Bill Williams and also Andrew Murdens having a conversation on the touchline. And also we have got there, you've been answered 3 times and it's halftime. Says Katie Dixon. They won, but currently the Brumbies, it looks like they've got a couple snacks, a couple drinks as well in the changing rooms. Need to make sure that they come out firing in the second half and do give away less penalties And don't do that. And that as well says Katie for that one. And also we get that Bowden Barrett is the best. I have a cousin that works with him, a fitness trainer. Says Blue Diamond, nice one. So I assume as a fitness trainer of Bowden Barrett, you're probably definitely going to have to make him cover some yardage because he runs pretty quick, and that gap opened up in the 42nd minute for Barrett to be able to go straight through. And nicely done by Bowden Barrett, and quite unable to stop him from getting over. But the first try of this match came in the 3rd minute, and that was Pete Samu, a cheers to the Samoan Sevens. And there says Lema, yeah, brilliantly done from them. And because of it, it does mean that they are through to the quarterfinals, and their next game for that quarterfinals will be taking place in Pool D versus Pool A, and that will be at 4:48 a.m. for that one, and he does kick him with them. And there says Blue Diamond, and also we have got there that they ate plenty of times where you spam like a muppet and you're a mod, brother. And there says Katie Dixon, and also we've got there, how did I give it away? How? Says NASCAR God, and also we have got there, he does kick him with them. Here's Blue Diamond. Currently they are just showing a bit of a tennis highlight compilation at this stage, and hopefully we do get to see plenty of tries in the second half, and then that will definitely make the highlight compilation on Super Rugby's YouTube channel a little bit longer near the end of it. But currently looking through at these squads off the bench, you'd have to say that the Blues have got that little bit of an advantage, definitely in that front row. They are going to have the situation of Karl Tuanoki-Afi, then also Nepo Lalala is in there, because you didn't exactly change your behavior, brother. Just don't spam and you're good. Says Katie Dixon also. Sorry for that. Not meant to say that, says Nesca. And also, just saying, Katie, you look good. And there you go, Katie, preaching the truth. And there's Sebastian for that one. And also we have got there, and it is Blue Diamond. Or Demon, sorry. Sorry, not Diamond. Demon. I will try my best to hang on. Says Obi there. And so currently 1 point difference, and you haven't seen it in you haven't seen it in its glory yet. Says Gareth there, and also we've got that as NASCAR really Paddy. No, Paddy is Paddy, but he is not NASCAR. And also we've got there hi-ho from Misbrook, 3rd World Wales as a Kiwi, says Cradle Fly. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well. I think Wales, how are they going? I'm going to have a quick look at the France standings. Wales, okay, they're 4th, never mind. I forget I was going to say anything, Graggle. But I think New Zealand actually currently are about to play off against Australia, and both the Black Ferns and the New Zealand All Black side are yet to be defeated for that. And Wales, no way, or no, mate, says Greg. And also, are you from New Zealand? I am indeed, and these are great for expats. And yeah, and also France 1, says Nesca, and also glad I'm a Kiwi, and I don't think the score will get over 20 for either side. CSX and Blues owning the ball, just not precise yet. And I'm confused, says Obi, for that one. Currently now, the second half is about to get underway, even though I only started back up at halftime. It has been quite a long break in between these two halves. And I think that's because I have been watching the sevens. So what I'm quickly going to do as well is I'm going to pull up the sevens so that I can keep you guys informed of what is happening in that competition as we sit, because I think New Zealand are just about to play up against Australia. In fact, they've got another 4 minutes till they actually go head-to-head with the Australians by the looks of it. So that will be interesting to see how it goes. And also, whereabouts in New Zealand? I am in the South Island, about halfway up. And I guess the location of that, you're probably looking at, like, if you know where South Canterbury is, kind of further down from there, or relatively close to the ground for there. And also, I can't highlight chat names. Someone else help me. And also, Amish Bro, New Zealand practice match start now. New Zealand 35 without loss, and any wicket in the 13th over progress. Appreciate the update for showing. Hope you are doing well, mate. Currently, it's going to be very interesting to see exactly how those matches between New Zealand and England do end up going. And also, Christchurch is Blue, a little bit further south than that, and the Brumbies sound like they are just defending and defending well. I reckon the Blues will cement their dominance, or cement that dominance. And there says Graggle. And also, we've got there for Shell, says Gareth. And also, I'm in Dunedin, so I'm a couple hours north of you at this stage. Now, currently, it looks like Scotland might have just been able to get themselves their try up against the USA. So that will now make the score a little bit closer, although more than likely it's going to be Australia and New Zealand making their way through. Western United through to the granny in a league, or in the A-League. Did they? I thought they were they underdogs at Big Love for Shell? And there, says Sebastian, and also we have got there the NASCAR fella has something. Says X there. But anyone who is new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and also check out the Kiwi Sport. I just watched. You have 20 conversations and 20 seconds. says Justin. Yeah, normally when it is flying by, it's pretty tricky to keep up with all of the chat, but I do try my best. And luckily, we haven't been going terribly for that department of things. But currently now, just waiting for the second half to get back underway. We will go like this, and we will go like that as well. I still got the game up, and also Crusaders is the best team in the world. CST in there, and also is it like Ashburton, a little bit further south, but you're getting closer for that one. But in that first half, I saw some very good stuff from Dalton Pavali'i when he was running down the wing. And also Hoskins Atutu, anytime there was just a little bit of space, he would literally just floor it full speed ahead at the defence. I was able to make quite a few metres in the process. But who else would you say in the first half, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the standouts that you would say? I think Beauden Barrett, he went all right. Not only because he scored the try at the end, but I think he was going better than Peter Feta. I like the Crusaders team, says Dan there. And also we have got there, would you say the Brumbies are playing better this week or last? I would say actually last week, the way that they finished that match was a lot stronger than, or actually the way they started the match as well. Yes, they got the early try on this one, but then they kept that pressure on for a little bit longer. And let's go Blues, push the big red button, and also I'll stay out of it. And also we have got the Western United went into the second leg of the semi-final and ended up winning 4-1. Nicely done. And also we have got there, hey, howdy, hey, brother. Says Katie Dixon, 2 of a shower. Nothing's like Ashburton. Says Obi, I remember the last time I was in Ashburton, I did get one of those McDonald's make-your-own burger things. If anyone remembers what that is. Currently only another 3.5 minutes left of the Brumbies yellow card. The second half just about to get underway. And also we have got the Australian elections going for a new Prime Minister. Says Xavier, I haven't actually heard who any of the candidates are, to be honest. I haven't really been following what's happening. I probably should be. I'm currently putting the status above the Blues, sadly. Says Hex. Now it is going to be Alan Alalatoa got a lot on the ear. And by that, I mean a whole heap of Vaseline trying to hold his ear together. But Beauden Barrett will be kicking off the second half to get us back underway. And it is going to be going up nicely taken by Cadron Neville. And the Brumbies have got this ball just outside of their own 22 now. And also high Hex. And also we have got there, don't matter who the candidates are. They are all corrupt and puppets. And there. And also we have got there, ScoMo is done. And there's also high Hex says David the Mon. Now it's going up. Peter Fedder's dropped that one. And Caleb Clark's grabbed it in front of him. So it's accidental offside. And when's the next New Zealand election? Sometime. I don't actually know, to be honest. When did we last do something? I think it was like a year and a half ago. So maybe another 2 or 3 years. No, guys, that was my fault. I know I would start him as well, says Gareth there. And also Davos starts soon. OMG Language Peoples, and also we have got the other Crusaders must be in Christchurch against the Crusaders. The final must be in Christchurch against the Crusaders. And Tom Banks kicks it for the corner. And it is a pretty good kick from Tom Banks, and now they are going to be right down where they want to be inside of the 22. And Falau Fainga'a with an important line-out throw. Scott Seo at the front. And they might go into Tom Hooper. In fact, it's going to be stolen by the Blues. Beautifully done. Now Finley Christie, a lot of pressure on him. They are saying there was a deliberate knockdown. In fact, just a knock-on. And also we got the 2024, says Obi. Okay, so we've still got a little bit of time till the next one does take place. And also we have got there about the final being in Christchurch. But I think the only way it can be in Christchurch now is if the Blues lose this game. And then alongside that, if the Blues... Well, I think it's just the Crusaders need to win next week as well. It's not your fault. You got James Sadly, and also we have got there. So John Dice wasn't his only other account. No, he's had quite a few. I would try and list them, but I can't actually remember all of them. But there's about 5 or 6 at least that we've had. Now it is going to be Finley Christie feeding the ball, and also Lowell. Says Hex there. 10 metres out from their own line here. The Blues goes down in the front row, and quite got excited. Can't quite believe that it wasn't a penalty to his side. And don't apologise, mate. You're all good. And also we have got there, he's had 5 accounts and swore at David on Discord. Yeah, he did get banned from the Discord in about 2 seconds because he started calling David some quite bad names. We're on at least 5 accounts less. 5 that I know of for sure. Here's Sebastian. At the moment, Nick White, he thought there was possibly something in that one for a penalty opportunity, but currently only 55 seconds left of the yellow card. 43 minutes gone on the clock. I was just well and truly admiring the fact that we've actually got the clock for this game rather than the last game that just had like this first half or second half running down. Sounds like a keyboard warrior. I missed that. That's too bad. He seems to have an impulse control problem, bless him. And how much longer does the Rebels and Force have left? Says Xavier. So they have only got, I think it is going to be the Rebels have got 1 game, the Force have got 2 left. But I appreciate the fact that they're not good at hiding it easier for the mods to sniff them out. And also, if you had to cut one team, who would it be, Force or the Rebels? Oh, okay, that's a tricky one. Force or the Rebels? See, 2 completely different regions. Can I combine the 2 teams, Xavier? Is that allowed? And kind of have half of their games in Perth, half of their games in Melbourne? Because if so, I feel like I'd love to see like that team combine. And the Mouse stole the clocks in Brisbane. And also Go Crusaders got to defend New Zealand. God bless New Zealand as well, says D in there. And now Tom Banks has got this one for the Brumbies, currently 40 metres out from the line, looking for the passes. On the outside, Scott Seo gets a nice drive. Now Nick White, off short side, almost ends up tripping over that breakdown for a swinging leg of one of his teammates, I think it was. And now Nick White going back, nice inside ball from Cadron Neville. Hooper makes a couple extra meters in the tackle segment. And now, how much longer in the league do you think Rebels and Force have left in the league? And also we've got that Kenny Singh and Amari for that one as well for the New Zealand national anthem. I know that at school we did used to do it for assemblies each and every week. And now Nick White back to Scott Seo. Nice bit of phase play opening up here for the Brumbies. Now Lena Cattell. In fact, it's Irasamune in the midfield. Nick White goes off to Scott Seo. He has been busy in the last little while. Sam Derry managed to absolutely smash Nick White there, but he's done it legally, they have said. Now around the side, Tom Wright. Just creeping forward a little bit further. And also we got the upper blue, says William. Now waiting for it. One more quick recycle with this one, and it could be try time for the Brumbies. And also Maori people are the best. I wish I was Maori. And as well says Xavier. Currently now still 5 meters out. 13 phases in a row the Brumbies have had to go for this one. Oh, that's a drop ball. Did it go backwards? They have said it did. And now the scrum feed will be for the Blues, only 10 meters out from their line. And it looks like Darcy Swain, he now gets to come back from the bin. We'll be raring to go. And also we have got there, cut the Force, Xavier. At least the Rebels have some support to fall back on, whereas I haven't seen a single Force fan in this chat, says Sebastian. And the other side of it is it gets rid of that awkward time zone. But then saying that, it's actually kind of handy for some of them. And you must be my brother. And the other says Dean, and also smashing boys in defence, says Justin, and also the Brumbies sitting on 7, the Blues sitting on 8. And also then go another 10 years as long as they create income, they're fine. And also true, says Nathan. 46 minutes. And it looks like there's a decent-ish crowd at GIO Stadium. They would have known it was going to be a massive game between the two sides, and it certainly delivered. We knew it was going to be a closely contested matchup. Now, about to put the ball in. It is Finley Christie. Waiting. It's gone down on the front row, and the Blues get themselves the penalty. So the Brumbies, the comment from my dad was he doesn't see them getting penalised, or he didn't think it was physically possible for them to get penalised more. And also we have got there, did you have 500 viewers on the other stream, Hamish? We did peak at 500, and then for a majority we were sitting around 200 to 300 or so. So it was a massive one overall. And I guess it just made it so that the decision of doing 2 at once, I just paused, was probably the right one to make. And again, Force is the only team from Australia I like, but only because a good mate played for them, says Gareth. And also surely not, says Paddy Wagon. And also we have got the the national anthem of New Zealand and Hamish Pro after 15 overs complete. New Zealand 51 for none, Nathan on 30 and Young on 19 at the moment. And also we have got there as in all their stop and start. And also we have got there the Brumbies front row, and discipline is keeping them in the game, isn't it? And also we have got I feel like some magic is about to happen. I hope so, Blues. And let's go. Says William. But it looks like now Rory Scott, he's actually only just made his way out onto the field, I believe. Yeah, Rory Scott, he's actually only been out there. Your streams are much better than Tuesday's rugby streams. His streams probably just says Xavier. And also Scrum Lass has been cooking up a storm on Discord. I did see those pies. They did look all right as well. Western Force capable of a decisive win when informed, says their match joy. Yeah, last year in Super Rugby AU, they was fantastic. And did you have any mods over there? Paddy popped in for a couple of seconds. Same with Katie. But overall, the thing is, like, they were all very well behaved on that live stream. Like, I don't think we have one person spamming. Other than that, Like that was for 2 words, and then that was it. Nicely taken there for the mark. And also, it was funny, I had both you and your parents streaming it. It was interesting, says Justin. I think you guys could hear me in their one a little bit, couldn't you, when I started yelling? So I do apologise for that if it did sound a bit confusing. And I was like, yeah, mate, it sounded like the Brumbies owning, as they cannot cope with the Blues back. So opt for slowing the ball down and disciplinary issues. And also we have got there, I totally agree with your last comment. Says Justin there for Xavier. And also we have got there, it was funny, Amish. And also I've never seen 2 cents rugby stream. Here's Katie Dixon. Now I'll take it nicely by Anton Stegner. Almost had his legs taken out from underneath. And now Mark Talia attacking the line. Trying to break his way over, but is unable to do so. Currently sitting on the halfway line. Christie up to Eklund, who was close to scoring in that first half. And also we have got there a completely different is a watch-along, not commentary. I even suggest this channel to anyone wanting commentary. Says Gareth there, and also Hamish Bro, New Zealand versus England series doing it at this channel. It is indeed. We are going to be doing the test matches between those 2 sides when they do start up in June. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing who comes out on top. Definitely with Brendan McCullum now as the England test coach. Wonder how many little secrets he might have let England know about. For the Kiwis, Bowden Barrett kicks a high. It's going just outside of the 22. No, he does take the mark. Brilliantly done by Andy Muirhead. At the moment, the pressure is certainly on the Brumbies. They seem like, and it seems like good. I came from 2 Cents Rugby, and also Mark Streams of verified insomnia remedies. And he's all right, as says Sebastian. But yeah, when it comes to videos, that man knows huge knowledge when it comes to the rugby. Like my knowledge of rugby, probably, if you were to compare the 2, his finger is probably my knowledge compared to his. I think Let's Go Blues, grind boy grind. And there says Nathan, it's gone up high from Stephen Petafetta, taken nicely. And I was like, yeah, that's right, says Betty. And there's but now Finley Christie goes off to Kurt Eklund. And also I'm going to try and pop it and watch one of these days, says Katie. Now spinning out of it. Kurt Eklund still hanging on to the ball. And the breakdown now, Finley Christie recycles it straight into the hands of Bowden Barrett, who's going for the kick in behind. So it seems like the tactic for the Blues, from what I've seen in the first 5 or 10 minutes of the second half, is kick it down to the Brumbies and try and make them make a mistake. That seems to be the tactic. Stephen Petafetta, once again, going for the kick. It's been partially charged down. This is a tactic that sometimes works, sometimes it can backfire badly for them. Definitely if you have the other side being a bit more aggressive. We did see it yesterday in the game between Moana Pacifica and the Reds. Moana Pacifica giving it straight back to the Reds, and that just run with it. And also we've got there, yes, maybe so Hamish, but does he have a George in there? Says David the Vault. Also, yes, there, Hamish. Says Nathan there. And also, he kept banning me for calling out his dumb rants, says Ovi. And also, Finley Christie, elbow lad, he is indeed the man who fell down for Fiji. But now Petafetta gets that ball. Brilliant chip and chase, but that one's going to be going out now on the side of the Brumbies. The ball comes loose, picked up by Tucker. He didn't get that down. He was held up. And because of it, I believe that is now be a goal line dropout. Maybe. But they've got to try and work out what exactly happened. I've seen like a few minutes here and there. And I like his whiteboard. And the wee magnets with each seems like just like a professor teaching a rugby lesson. I think he actually he used to work at a university, didn't he? If I'm not wrong. I could have that wrong though. And also we have got the Amelia all came Flesh and Novma Amelia all came from 2 cents. And as I says Gareth. Currently now they are checking for the knock on the ground, first and foremost. For me, Petafetta, I think it was ripped out of his hands though, so I don't know whether or not it was a knock on. Okay, so he slams down. Maybe knock on the ground. I was looking at also players that's given some serious sermons on rugby that would make a Southern Baptist preacher blush, says Katie Dixon. And James Tucker, he was held up, so I believe this is going to be a no try either way. It's just whether or not, like a lecturer, I don't know whether it was lecturer, but I think he was, I feel like Gareth will be able to help me out. Yeah, I think he was not the office, or it wasn't the office, but I think it was like doing some sort of research type thing, if I'm not wrong. Maybe. Okay, they're going to be coming back for the scrum by the looks of it. Currently a halftime in the matchup between New Zealand and the Fiji 7 side, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently down by 3. So knock on by Blue. Dalton Papali's gone, but there was the steal. And referee's going, nah, knock on. And now, okay, they're saying it actually wasn't obvious for Andrew Moonans there. Now Scott Co, he's going to be going over. Like they're saying, they've been held up many times throughout this matchup, the Blues. And the Brumbies, their last-ditch, final little touch on the ball has been absolutely brilliantly done in 2 cents migrations. And there as well. And also come on the Blues. And also he seems the type. He's definitely educated. And there as well, says David the Mod. James Tucker very close. And that's how Hamish are playing it in Brumbies half more pressure, says Nathan. Yeah, they've got to make the most of it. They've got to get over the line. He taught English in China. And as far as I know, I did research for the uni, says Gareth. Now it is going to be off the back. Pete Samu goes to Nick White, who will be kicking for the touchline. Decent strike on that one from Nick White, and it is going to be about 30 out from the line. And don't sell yourself short on knowledge. I think you pronounce a lot better, or a lot better the foreign names. And there says Justin. I think it's just from so many live streams of trying to practice it as well. And a lot of you guys do help out a huge amount with the pronunciations of names. Like we got the Fiji versus France game of the sevens coming up in only about an hour and a bit's time. I feel like there's going to be some interesting ones in there. Beat the Brumbies, says Clint Eastwood. And there, and also Blues still not firing, says Lennon. And yeah, they're just missing that final blow that they need. And that looks like a bit of a counter ruck from the Brumbies. Didn't quite work out. It should have been a penalty, says Master Mel. And he's a researcher. That's a job in itself. And hi, everyone, says Clint Eastwood. Welcome back, Alaskan Lion. I feel like the thing is, it's just, stolen. Nick White now going to be in a foot race. Roger Tuivasa Sheik's going to get him. He went round the neck, though, which might get him in a bit of trouble. Hey, brother, hope you're well. And then no house is going to do so. It's just, I just guessed, really, and it was completely correct. And how did you get me? It doesn't mean everything. Oh, God, says Scotty, it was a great game. Through plenty of, great game, though, plenty of tension. Okay, they're going up for the high tackle here. You'd have to wonder, it was last ditch from Roger Tuivasa Sheik. Is it worth a penalty, or not a penalty try, but is it worth a yellow card from Roger for going round the neck? Caleb Clark did something. I think he might have done a hamstring, Caleb Clark, and that might be quite serious. What did I say? As obvious as the day is bright. And also, I know this is his old account, and also we have got there been better than the games this weekend that have been in blowouts. I agree. We do love a close game. Roger Tuivasa went a little bit high around the neck of Nick White there, and in the jungle of the mighty giant, jungle of the Lions sleeps tonight, says Justin, and also completely different channels. Kiwi Lads is an interactive commentary while Mark does stats and watches the game with you. Very selective games. And there, as I says Gareth, and also we have got there, the chat, and I know Caleb. Looks like he's going to be all right to continue, but it was his left hamstring that just went tweak and ping, and that is the last thing you want for a hamstring. He looks like he's going off the field now, and Teniela Talia will be making his way out there. And also, no, we need Caleb. He's fast as, says James Cruz. So that's the thing. Last week it was Rico Ioane. This week it's Caleb Clark. Who is the next Blues back to get injured before the final, and how much will that affect them? Blackfern Sevens, says T, and there's on, yellow cards, says Louis. Probably quite lucky, Roger Tuivasa Sheik, and will Island soon not good? And with Island soon not good, says Gregor. Yeah, so they're going to be running a little bit lower. Looks like Australia might be able to beat New Zealand in the sevens department, currently sitting 15 points to 7 down. Penalty, early drive from the Blues, and they must be only one penalty out. Rico would have caught up easier. And then also we have got their neck weak injury. And also we've got their Shrine 9 as my sister. And I was like, yup. And it says it was Katie Dixon. But you definitely do not want to lose too many of your players just before the finals, as it is getting very close, only a couple of weeks away. Now, Brumbies coach, he knows how important this is going to be. I just got a very interesting comment on one of the live streams. And I thought they were going to be swearing at me, but they were just saying thank you. And it looked like it was set out like one of those ones that I get that are like, show the game, you absolute belly. And that's round the side for Laufanga scores it. And now the Brumbies, they take the lead in this contest. But Pete Samu was the first try scorer for Laufanga as the second try scorer. Did I get that right? I know that there is the apostrophe or the little thing, but where is that thing? That's the big question. I've got about 15 tabs open and none of them are the right one at this point in time. Oops, I just minimalized another one. Where is my lineup thing? I have too many tabs. My inbox, that is it. Right, Falau Whainga. I did get it right. That is exciting. I'm glad we are able to spell that one, but that is now going to make the score just a little bit more in favour of the Brumbies for this match at GIO Stadium. And also, we have that one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. And also, we got the Blues. What's your profession? And that's what says William. And also, we have got the chat terrible time in William. And also, we have got the show game unsubscribed. And then how bad is this commentary team, says Master Mio. And also, final is next week. And also, we have got the one love, one heart. And also, go Brumbies. And then the bias is how Aussie commentator is annoying, says Master Mio. Yeah, I've heard that actually quite a bit recently, that the commentary, I saw it for, was it the game yesterday? That there was one of them that it was an obvious mistake from the Reds and they just ignored it. And then they went back and realised it was a forward pass. John Kerwin must be feeling it. But yeah, normally on this channel, we try our best to be impartial for them. And also we've got that, it's like the NRL on 9, the heavily dominant pro Blues commentary sucks. And there as well says Master Mel, or Master Mel, hopefully I've said that correctly. And also we've got there William and said you're terrible. And there as well, I assume that is for the Blues one. And also we have got there, Origin 2 of Asashik should have gotten carded. I agree. I feel like it was quite a cynical one. And also Blues will slowly fall off. Oh my gosh, ma. And yeah, and also we've got the JK as I strike it down. And also I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose, fire away, says Justin. So another quote, a bit of titanium. Now it's going to be stolen by the Blues and they need some titanium nerves at the end of this game. Nice step from Beauden Barrett. And if anyone's got those nerves of titanium, it is that man, Beauden Barrett. His name is very fun to say. Now, Finley Christie back off to all Whatuanga Whasi. And I believe they will add Carl Tuanukiafi and Nipo Lulala into the mix in a very short moment. But I did say at the start of this half, I said the first 20 minutes would go the Brumbies' way, and then it's the last 20 that they will be able to fight back. Yes, Brumbies, when I lose, F the Blues, says Allison. Also, we have got the Brumbies lucky they on home soil. And then now nice run from Teniolo to Leah, trying to step on the inside. Still hanging on to this one, just Finley Christie. Back to Eklund, Beauden Barrett. Now off to James Tucker, shut down very quickly by Alan Alalatoa there, and also to the Highlanders win. They have got their game tomorrow, and that will be up against the Brumbies as well. And also we've got there this guy, and there as well. And also we have got there, wait, stop please, there, I'm back. You can never stop me, boy. It's the name. And also we have got there, it was that guy, he got legs. And there as well, currently now it is going to be passed back across Sam Derry. Goes to Hoskins, a 2-2. Tries to break the tackle, Mark to Leah now trying to straighten with the run. Currently, this defence from the Brumbies has been impeccable throughout this match. Highlanders play tomorrow against the Waratahs, Gareth. And then also, yeah, that was him. Oh, now Finley Christie goes after Dalton Pabali'i. Hanging on to this one. Still there. It's going back for the penalty. And Brumbies defence is really helping them. That's how I see it. It's how to rack down on Kiwi sides by the looks of it. Yeah, and currently they just don't seem to be able to get through here for the Blues, which is something they will be pretty disappointed with. But currently the score 12 points to 8. Still another 20 minutes left. Good run from Roger Tuasashik initially breaking the line there. But then dragged down. In the end, I'm just going to have a quick look to see how it is sitting currently. So Australia, I believe, are going to beat New Zealand for the men's side of things. And also, to be honest, the Blues due for a loss next week. Reset, refresh. And there as well says Nathan. And yeah, this will be their first loss in about 12 games or something along those lines. And to be honest, Blues due. I know I read that one. I just realized I half read it, then I read it again, and then I almost read it again. And now Stephen Petafeta, I think with the way that the Blues are going here, they are willing to take on the 3 points. They've gone, worst comes to worst, we just need something. Need some form of points on the board. As going for the 7 just hasn't quite worked out for us. But so far throughout 2022, accuracy only 68%. That's quite surprising for Stephen Petafeta. Normally very accurate with his kicks, and also this is why I toned him out straight away. That time I didn't. Also, to be honest, Blues. Oh no, I read that. Tell you what, that was about the 4th time I read that one, Nathan. Petafeta's missed from straight out in front. That is just showing the night that the Blues are having. 20 minutes left. Go the Waratahs. And there's our CSX. So that game is going to be at 3:35 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. And we will be covering it. They should win still. The Blues in it. Also, we have got there, do you know, Sheree 9 is my sister. He's 10. So that's pretty awesome that you have got a sibling in that's in the 7s, isn't it? If I'm not wrong. And also we have got there a game over to a game ain't over till the Fat Lady sings Strong Persuader. And also we have got there, if Blues lose this week, a feel for the Waratahs next week, and also so we already know the teams that go through to the quarterfinals. Rebels, Force, Moana, and Fiji and Drua are out. They certainly are. Now that the Rebels have lost their game, we know who the top 8 is. It's just a case of who is going to be playing who. And Lowy choked. What a shocker. And there says Master Mel there. Going short side. Onto the hands of Finley Christie. Finding the pop pass up to Dalton Papali. They need over the line and they need over it soon. Now Luke Romano. It looks like Lena Cattell is down in the background. In fact, it might actually be Ire Simone. Yes, it is. Number 12 on the back there. Tuanga Fasi with another carry forward. And like they're saying, the Brumbies, they need to make sure that they are disciplined. Bowden Barrett, nice run. Mark Talia now plays halfback, trying to step around the tackle. Darcy Swain able to make it now, trying to get straight on the ball. Rory Scott is unable to do so, but it is good to see that he's back out there after his HIA. James Tucker doing nicely. Tell you what, that man's making a bit of a run in for the All Blacks. That's going to be stolen on the ground, and that is going to be the Brumbies now. We have got this ball back. Pete Samu, one more on the outside to Tom Wright now. Tom Banks kicks it downfield, looking for some space. Oh, they're going right back for a knock-on advantage. That was a massive kick. I don't know whether or not the Brumbies would like that. And why did that guy get kicked off? We should have given him a third chance. And what games are you talking about for show? I can't see the Black Cats playing. And also 63 for none. New Zealand in the 19th over. So I believe it is a warm-up game between New Zealand and one of the county regions, maybe, if I'm not wrong. I don't know whether or not it is completely televised by the one. And also Landers sneaking into the top 8. They certainly are. And it's all good. I only span. I was very bored, but we are good. And as I definitely got the big picture now, brother, my apologies. Says KG Dixon there. And everyone supporting the Blues name. Give them energy. Give them your thoughts. And next minute Blues win. And winning streak continues, says Louis. Maybe. We have to wait and see. That's the thing. We've still got plenty of time, which will give the Blues a little bit of hope, but they cannot afford to give away another penalty. I think Ire Simone got the head on the wrong side there. Took quite the heavy contact on Luke Romano. And I think he just rattled maybe the nose, the bridge, as it's called. He doesn't look too happy. And also, we have got the come on, Blues. And they're from Nazi Williams. Currently, that's the thing. They do need... Oh, that wouldn't be fun. They're just spraying water into Ire Simone's eye. Or some kind of liquid. I don't think I would be able to handle it. Yeah, Sussex versus Black Cats. The live stream is on Sussex YouTube channel. Cool. I'm going to go on Sussex YouTube channel while we've got a stoppage and play. That's the thing. I like the fact that they do show games like 500. Really? They've only got 500 people watching. I feel like there should be a whole heap more watching that one. I've got an ad. Yeah, they've actually even got commentary for it, which is pretty cool. Which means I'm out of a job for that one, I guess, but that's all right. Oh, he got the finger in the eye from James Slipper. It's actually friendly fire that got him in the summertime when the weather is fine. The summertime when the weather is fine. That's a harder lyric to work out. In the summertime where the weather is that one. Isn't it? And also the Kent stream was trash last week, says Gareth. And also we have got it's a New Zealand Tour of England practice match was played at home county ground. And there, but now Ryan Lonergan feeds this ball in. Goes down in the front row. It looks like we are going to have another scrum reset between the two sides. Currently, I believe we've got 20 minutes left of this game. Then we have got about an hour, and then we are starting our next live stream, ladies and gentlemen, between Fiji and also France. So that will be a very exciting one. And whoever wins that will qualify first of that group. And then from there, we will be doing the semi-finals, the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals coming, of course, before the semi-finals of the men's and the women's as much as we can. And he has got, at the moment, unfortunately, they've got some ice on the back of Caleb Clark's leg. And Kent strings are horrible. Lanx TV are probably the highest quality, and you can reach right up and touch the sky. And there, I should know the lyrics. That's nicely done by Ryan Lonergan there, getting it downfield and relieving a bit of pressure for the Brumbies. But currently the Blues have got the losing bonus point if it stays the way that it is. And today is lovely sunshine. Have last night. Lots of rainfall in there. Says Michelle. See, we've had some weird weather. It's currently 7 degrees, so it's not exactly warm here at the moment. But it seems to be that like we get sun, then it's raining, and then it's very cold and a bit of wind. And that all happens in about 2 hours at the moment. It's same as what we saw for the Ulster game yesterday, how they did end up having a very weird situation. But currently, for the full-time score of Australia versus Sevens, or Australia versus New Zealand in the Sevens, Australia were able to beat New Zealand 29 points to 14. I agree, Lands TV is good. And then also, that's the thing, I need to watch more county cricket. I feel like finding it on YouTube would be the perfect opportunity. Now Hoskins Tutu tries to go through. The Brumbies defending brilliantly in this matchup. I have to give them credit for that. And it does seem like they are going to be able to continue to go for the next 18 minutes. Now Tom Wright takes it. Another bit of territory game. It's as if both sides, that's a great kick. Or is it? No, he's overcooked it. It could have been a 50-22, but Tom Wright absolutely monstered that one. And now he's going to have to go right back to his 22 to have a line out for the Blues. And also, we've got there. Let's not talk about the Ulster game or the Sevens, says Gareth there. Yeah, that's actually true now. I think about it. Hey, girl, you called the eyes of a brother man. Hey, girl, you called the eyes of a brother man. I do not know that song, I don't think. And also, I'm in Auckland at the moment, says Herbert. So I assume you are hoping the Blues will be able to get themselves a win. Currently, Kurt Eklund a little bit slow getting back up to his feet, but it looks like he is going to be all right to continue. Good work from the Blues in the breakdown, but nope. Not able to turn it over. Anton Segner tries to charge down. It's only gone about 5 meters. Zane Sullivan not able to line it up. It sits up for Hoskins Tutu now, though. And a great low tackle on him by Rory Scott. Now Christie back to Barrett. Does a couple of stats. What can he create? Bowden Barrett, he's trying to unleash some of that magic. Finley Christie quickly recycled. Now Stephen Petafeta. Isn't had the best day with the kicking, but he has had all right times with the running department. Now Bowden Barrett sold as if he was going to be going for the kick. But instead, decides that he did want to go for it. I think that was almost playing the halfback of Finley Christie, and I think he's bleeding out his eardrum at the moment, which is not good for Finley. And now it is going to be on the side of Ryan Lonergan. Back line, Pete Samu passes off to Ray Simoni, and it's a knock-on at Fulham. Herbert got the mean donuts. And come on now, Gareth. The Sharks put on a decent performance for a game on the road to play Irish teams, or playing Irish teams at home is horrible. And also go hard, boys, says Tama Soli'i. Hopefully I've said that correctly. Or Soali'i, I think it is. And also we've got that. As long as you support Surrey in there, I'll consider it. And also, come on, Blues. Let's go. Wake up, guys. Got a whole country backing you in this moment. And Otara in the house, says Nathan. Pisami was linking up with Ere Simoni. Maybe from that poke in the eye, he isn't quite able to see that one. Currently only 16 minutes left. 43 days till we get to see Australia versus England. That is very exciting. It looks like Falau Whainga'a, he is now making his way off the field, having a bit of a handshake with Scott Seo. Getting congratulated by his teammates. Ollie Satsford must not be too far away. And Nono Hamish is a Lancashire supporter. I see. Wait, who's Rory Burns play for? And as we go there, come on, Blues. Let's go. Wake up, guys. Get a whole country backing you in this moment. So here's Justin. I did read that one, but I thought it's fitting that we possibly should read it again, because the Blues, I think all of New Zealand currently do want them to be able to get themselves a win over the Brumbies. If the Brumbies win, it does mean that maybe if the Blues lose, then the final could be in Australia. It's a possibility, but we will have to wait and see how it ends up going. But currently, Alan Alaratai putting a shift out on the field, and now Sesefo Koltai has made his way out there to replace him. So a lot of subs being made, but I believe the Blues are actually saving a couple of theirs till the last moment. And also Rory is Surrey's captain. And there's Sebastian. Oh, so Surrey is actually, and Rory Burns is Surrey captain, says Gareth. I see. And also they seem to be a little bit disjointed without the brothers and co, says Justin. And yeah, something just hasn't quite clicked for them. Good run forward from Luke Romano there, using the size and stature to go straight over the top of Hooper. Now James Tucker. James Tucker has played well throughout this game, I feel. Now Christie goes back to Bryson. Bowden Barrett tries to step his way through, is unable to do so though. And they have shut him down relatively well. That's going to be the advantage in favour of the Blues, but I don't know whether or not they'll try and take on the 3 points they're going back. And that will be the penalty. And I'm looking forward to seeing a new Top Gun movie. And there, I'll be honest, I haven't actually watched many Top Gun movies at all. I don't actually think I've seen any of them, which I feel really bad about. Bowden Barrett kicks it for touch. That is actually only about our fourth yawn of the day, which is pretty decent. Also, so you're going to support Rory's team, yeah? As well, says Gareth. I don't know. I've heard some rumours about Rory Burns in terms of the fact that he normally gets himself out, although he goes all right for county cricket, doesn't he? Nick White, he's not too happy with it. And two sorry lads in the series against New Zealand, Ollie Pope and Ben Folkes. And there as well, says Sebastian. Right, Kurt Eklund from 10 metres out now. Confession time. I haven't seen the original Top Gun either, says Katie. Yeah. I think I've seen... What's the one with, like, Jack Nicholson, is it? And you can't handle the truth. And also, when they pass the ball, I want to know when the ball goes wide. And there's currently Finley Christie is hanging on to it, gives it off to Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Attacking the line 5 metres out now. Eklund goes close, just short once again. And Finley Christie has to join that breakdown. The original as the only one. Yeah, I'll be fair. He plays well in the county championship, says Sebastian there. Only still hanging on to it. A few good men, that is the name of it. We guys have no need for speed. Says Obi. That's the try to the Blues. And it's going to be big Carl Tuinoki-Afi who has gone in and scored the first try of the second half for the Blues. Tuinoki-Afi. There we go. Something along those lines. Somewhere close, I think. The spelling, we'll hope for the best and expect the worst. It is going to be the try for the Blues, and they now take the lead in this match in the 68th minute. We are currently sitting, although I think we're actually a little bit earlier than that. I think we're about 66 minutes through, and Carl Tuinoki-Afi has been able to score. And also come on Blues, and they scored a bit, and also if you could be one of the greats. And then also heard Brokeback Mountain 2 coming out soon, says Nazi Williams. And also Brumbies being robbed, said Master Mail there. And also we have got there, that's what I'm talking about, bros. And this ref is blind. So I guess what penalty would you have given for that one, Master Mail? Do let me know. And can you commentate when they pass the ball? Says Gainesville. Normally we do overall. And also we got that Tom Cruise is probably one of the best actors. And Big Boy says Nathan, but Nat is now going to be going over for the 3 and 15-12 is how it is sitting currently. Says Connor, and we will wait. There we go. It has now updated to 7 Big Boy. Nicely done by Carl Tuinoki-Afi. Actually could be one of the last tries he scores for the Blues as he is heading to Montpellier for next year. Now, it is going to be Noel Alessio kicking this one off down to the 22 region, and James Tucker taking a nicely over story about the rugby, about a rugby game today, the home ground penalty. And there as well, says it was Master Mal, the home ground penalty. Oh, as in like the penalty against them, I should say. And also Blues getting all the calls. And then Brokeback Mountain 2, more Cowboys, more gay Ram Ranch. Says that was Gareth. It's another movie I haven't seen. I haven't seen Brokeback Mountain. Haven't seen the Titanic, which falls into a different category than that one. I also want to hear it as well. And let's go, Irish. We got this. Oh, Betty. See what you have got. And also saw Tom Cruise hanging it out with Prince William the other day. And also that James Tucker is a really awesome player. We'd love to see him in the All Blacks, says Graggle. And yeah, the way that he's been playing recently, like, you know, you're looking for locks, and he's won. And how many minutes left, Hamish? There's currently 11 minutes left in this game. And also we've got there, you don't want to see Brokeback Mountain, says Master Mel. Yeah, I've only heard rumours about what happens in the Titanic with the heart there as well from Katie. But yeah, I only know the song. I haven't actually seen any of the movie. I think that's Leonardo DiCaprio, isn't it? And that one also we have got there, bloody cover, strong bro, Vanuatu, as Papali'i in the game. Sorry, just got home now. Big Blues fan, bro, for 16 years, loving the feed. And I guess the boys need a little boost. What do you think? Says William there. So Dalton Papali'i is in this game. He has been playing pretty well for himself. Now it's fired back into the pocket. Bowden Barrett saw the rush defence and decides to instead take a little bit of a carry. Kicks it downfield. It's going to be bouncing. Tom Banks has to wait for it. It does end up going into touch. Good kick from Bowden Barrett. And also James Tucker in there says Nathan, and also we have to watch The Godfather, a masterpiece, and The Titanic is a great movie, and also Brokeback Mountain is a good movie. And anyone seen the new Top Gun? I heard it's good, says Master Mel, and also Brokeback Mountain is a pretty good movie. And it's all about it's about two gay cowboys struggling to leave the closet. There's Obi there as well. What does brokeback mean? Because I get it's on a mountain. What does brokeback? Because I know that bareback is like in the rodeo when you don't have a saddle on. But what's brokeback? That is my question, ladies and gentlemen, for the lovely audience we have got now. Going shots over Ryan Lonergan after Andy Muirhead, who does end up slipping. Now, nicely done by Christie. Counter ruck from the Blues, I believe. If they've been able to steal this one, it's all messy and no one wanted to pick up the ball. It does stay on the side of the Brumbies now. Noel Alessio kicks it downfield. Taken nicely by Stephen Petafeta. 10 minutes left. Please concentrate on the game. There's Gainesville there as well. And that one has gone into touch now. No, it hasn't. It does manage to just stay in the field of play. Now Tom Banks goes back across. Straightening, but he's tackled by Nepo Lolala. And also, we have got there, I don't want to know what brokeback means. I think there's a Gregor there. And also, you get it from riding. And there. I see. Now passing it back across to, I believe it was Sisefo Keltai. Lonergan is there. Ikitau tries to step, and also we have got there. It's the name of the mountain. I think it's a play on. Bareback. And there's says Gareth. Now hanging on to this one nicely for the Brumbies. Still going to be on their side up to 5 phases. Now back to the pocket. Noel Alessio once again going for the kick. It's interesting that they have kicked the ball so often. Taken nicely by Bowden Barrett, who now looks for the 50-22, and there is space for Days back there, but I think it's going to go too far for Bowden. Yes, it does. It goes into the in-goal area now. Andy Muirhead will kick this one for touch. And the territory game, you'd have to say, did go the way of the Blues, as they have now taken the quick throw on the halfway line. Zahn Sullivan off to Mark Talia. Their man loves to run with the ball. When he does get the chance, he wasn't able to go through that defensive line of the Brumbies. And they are very well set every time you think that there is a gap opening up, and they just aren't quite able to get their way through. And also we've got there, they had no mountain to climb and lost their jobs and slipped a disc. There's Master Mel there. And also we have got there, I got to go to rodeo in Calgary every year. You'd think I know. Says Gregal. Currently now the Blues, they are holding on to this ball, currently sitting about 25 metres out from the line. They've got another advantage there for the Blues. That is a big one. Nice pass from Carl Tuanukiafi to Nepo Lolala. Now Christie round the side. Gives it to Bowden Barrett. Zahn Sullivan with the ball. Now goes down. Christie once again is there, ready to go for halfback. And it looks like at the moment, Sefo Keltai, like he was a little bit injured. Little kick behind from Bowden Barrett. Really nothing on it. And it is going to be going back for the penalty. And Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. And there says it was Master Meow. And also when I was a kid, I learned how to ride a horse because I wanted to be a cowboy. Says David. I also love the innuendos in the chat at the minute. And also one more try and the Blues got this. And also, dude, it's freaking cold here. And I'm standing up cheering the Blues on. Says Nathan. So yeah, currently here in New Zealand, I don't think it's very warm anywhere, is it? We are currently sitting 7 degrees for ourselves. And we go bareback. Or your winky gonna I see. And also we have there chat being to Ram Ranch. It seems that hang in there, Blues, says James. And also we have got there, Brumbies got this. Says Master Mo. And also I think it is, in this context, bareback has changed the interpretation. Certainly. Currently 7 minutes left in this game between these two sides. Anyone who hasn't already, be sure to check out the Kiwi Lads Sport. It is our other channel, and we have got plenty more videos coming up. And it is actually going to be the opportunity for 3 now. And they have decided that that will be the way to go in this matchup. So it seems like the smart option, wear down on the clock a little bit more and get yourself just a little bit more of a lead. We have got the Brumbies just broke their backs in that last scrum. DW, and also only 16 degrees tonight, freezing for here, says Master Mel. And also for the time of the year, at only 20 degrees here in Wales. Today it should be a lot warmer. After this, I am off out to hiking in the mountains. Nice one. Hopefully you do enjoy that trip. And also we have got the almost there Blues. So it's Justin, and that one has gone over from Stephen Petafeta. So due to that, it does now make the score 18 points to 12 with only 6 minutes left on the clock. And broke back Brumbies, was it Obi, in there as well. And now I believe the Blues have made all of their subs by the looks of it. The Brumbies, I think they have done the same. And it's all going to come down to the later stages. But we see Ollie Satsford, a fresh man out on field in time for the Brumbies to break Blues back. Mountain. There's Master Mal there, taken nicely by Stephen Petafeta. Off to Roger Toawasa-Sheck, who does crash it up at the line. Does give it back for Finley Christie to then go to Stephen Petafeta. It's a great kick. That is a good kick, getting plenty of distance. But now it's onto the halfway line. And the Brumbies, Noel Alessio passes it on the outside to Ollie Satsford, the fresh man that I just mentioned, but tackled low by Zahn Sullivan. Brilliantly done. James Tucker considered trying to turn it over, was unable to do so. Keltai now. Lonergan, this is quick recycling of the ball for the Brumbies, getting straight into each breakdown. I think Darcy Swain's crawled forward there and then got back up and gone again. But they have said it's fine. And that's nice inside ball. Oh, he's lined up, though. That was a good shot from Nepo Lolala. On Tom Banks now, Ryan Lonergan goes short side off to Rory Scott. Tackled by Luke Romano. Currently phase after phase. If the Brumbies score now and convert, they will win this game. St. Justin wondering what to cook. And there, Marcy, you're a kick up in there as well. It says it was Justin, but that's going to be a loose ball. Len Ikatel taking it nicely. Anton Segner drags him down. Now up to 9 phases in a row. Now Kautai on the 22. Hoskins Tutu. He saw his chance and he's stolen it clean there for the Blues. Oh, it smacked into Nepalala's forehead. Hoskins Tutu. He's not allowed to play the ball on the ground, and he gives away the penalty in favour of the Brumbies. Good thing the Brokeback Mountain discussion didn't kick off while your folks were on as well. And also my Uber Eats, DoorDash, a menu log or drive-through. And yeah, let's go, boys. Keep the winning streak alive. Hashtag 12 straight. And for them to do so, they are going to need this last moment of the game to go their way, because currently the Brumbies kicking it to the corner. And I imagine if your mum was on, says Mustard. And also, there you go, Blues. Says Akinesi there. Right. This is do or die for the Brumbies. 4 more years, says William. Deep breaths from Tom. And also, I remember her on during the women's sevens. And there says Master Mal there. And currently, the next live stream, I should mention, we are actually going to be doing some more sevens a little bit later on. And that will be the matchup between Fiji and France. And that will be a very exciting one. Too much information, bro. And also, have you ever wondered why women have legs? Same reason men have them, I guess. And also common buff. Or common plus, or common blues, in fact, that is supposed to be from Ovi, but that's gone down over the line. And the Brumbies score the try. And it is going to be their number 16. He's gone over, bro. You're pretty sharp. I'm impressed, says Master Mel. And also to walk with there as well. But that is going to be now the last minute try for the Brumbies. Could that be the game changer for them? We'll put that there. And I believe that was Billy Pollard who was able to go in and get himself the try. Pollard. There we go. Billy Pollard scores in the 78th minute. And now there's only a couple minutes left to work. And the Brumbies, they need this kick to go over. And also, never mind your 12 straight Blues. This must have been what else I've got there, Narcos. Have you ever seen a mess of snail makes in there? And also, we have got there, bro. You're pretty impressed. And there, and also we have got, tell you what, it's going very quick in the chat at the moment. Broken Blues coming up. And then, damn, I hope the kick is near the corner, says the Uso. It certainly was. And it is going to, whoops, see how that happened. How have I scrolled down there? One moment, we'll go like that. And we'll go like that. There we go. We have fixed it. But now the kick to come for Noah Lalisco. This man has been in this position quite a few times. And the problem is, most of the time he misses them. And Brumbies need to come and help them chase the points. Right, Noel Alicio, 2 minutes left, lining up the kick. He sneaks it just inside of the right and upright. And now the Brumbies, with only a couple seconds, well, in fact, 90 seconds left on the board, it's over Les Bleus. And then, geez, this is so close. And yeah, but that is going to be nicely done. Noel Alicio, he'll be happy with that one. That one has gone over. And now we sit here with 1 minute left. The Blues, they are going to be kicking off. They've gone for the short kick, going 10 metres. It's not back onto their side, but instead the Brumbies, it was Len Ikatel waiting for it, and they will be looking to just close out this one. The thing is, though, they are within their own half, which means the Blues might be able to go fair play to Noah, and also Brumbies power. Says Mustard Mel, yeah, that one would have been brilliant for him to get it over, because he has spent quite a bit of time working on the goal kicking recently, and also Brumbies power, and also Lollies. And there's so they are just trying to keep it tidy for the last little while. Carl Tuanuki-Afi almost able to go in. Oh, I think he's stolen it. He is. And now the Blues have got one last attacking opportunity. Bowden Barrett off to Bryce Seam. Back in his base, going through Bryce Seam. Currently 35 metres out from the line. Finley Christie, 30 seconds left. A bit my tongue. Now Zan Sullivan goes off to Hoskins. Roger Tuavasa-Shiki is still yet to get himself a try in Union. Can he get one? And the most important game of them all. Dalton Pavali was holding the man in. The referee spotted it very quickly. Well done from him. Pete Samu almost able to turn it over. Finley Christie now going back across Hoskins Tutu. They are 25 metres out, straight out in front of the post. If there is an advantage in favour of the Blues, that might be the chance that they need. That is going to be the full-time siren. Just sounding. Stephen Perafeta does continue to drive forward. Now Finley Christie on the short side goes off to Anton Segner. You do not want to give yourselves any width when it is coming close to the touchline. It was dirty from Darcy Swain. Thought that the ball was available for him and almost stepped on a drop goal. And then Blues need a penalty. I bet my house on this. Here's Tesla there. And currently they are only a few meters out for the Blues, slinging it out to Carl Tornoki-Arfet, a big prospect who's heading to France. Now back to Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Good carry. Nicely done. Over the top for Billy Pollard. It's an advantage straight out in front of the post. Beauden Barrett in the pocket. And he gets the drop kick over. And Beauden Barrett wins the game for the Blues. They win it in the 80th. They gave away the advantage there. The Brumbies straight out in front of the post. And Beauden, rather than waiting for that kick to go over, the Blues say, we will be taking that. And now the Blues, they have won this game by 2 points. What a game between these two sides. And we're 10 out of 10 out of 10. And Mark's going to sleep at so I hope there's a replay uploaded later. I want to watch this game. So here's Katie Dixon, but it's a good drop kick from Beauden Barrett. Went straight over. And the Blues, they continue their winning streak. And Blues all day, and also GG. And rubbish, says Master. And that one as well. And rubbish refereeing, says Master there as well. And I was shaking in my feet. And also well done, Blues, says Rokas. And also Beauden Barrett, says Kundoi. And then also Beauden Peretti with the Western or the Samoan flags. And then, what happened? Mr. Drifter, what happened? And then also, man, this Blues come back as mean. And yes, the Blues, says Tama Soa Li'i. And also, I saw the highlights of this game, folks, I should say there as well. And also, major upset for the Brumbies, says James Crew. Definitely as close as they were. And can you, everyone, do me a favor and write to the local politicians about the robbery that happened, says Master Mo. And also, where they were having the Brumbies yesterday. And major upset for the Brumbies. And yeah, but that is going to be full time, ladies and gentlemen. The Blues sneak it at the last moment. They make it 12 in a row. And they continue their winning momentum. The Brumbies, they will get themselves the bonus point. That was epic. And now, well done. That's well done. Or well done. That's well done for coping with the pressure. And also, we have got the Let's Go Blues. And that was epic. And also, Brumbies did well. And I'm crying, Hamish. I still have my house. That is good. Do not bet your house on the next game, Tesla. Or else you may not have a house. And also, we have got there. Well done, Perota. All your family. Cheers. Well done, team. And also, huge upset, says Master Mel. And also, superb call, Hamish. I got weird towards the end, but all good. And thank you for the stream. And stop it, Bummy. And also calling now, if the Brumbies play the Blues in the final, Brumbies win, and Brumbies are the real winners, says Master Mo. And also thanks for the live coverage, brother. And come on, Blues. Tell you what, it's going very quick at the moment. Tesla is not homeless. And also thanks, Hamish, my man. But our next live stream that we are going to be doing on the channel, ladies and gentlemen, will be the matchup between Fiji and France that has taken place at 12:30 a.m. New Zealand time. So be sure to check that out. And let's also check out the Kiwi Lad Sport. That is our other channel that we have got, and that is the one where we do stream all of our random sports that aren't rugby. And also we've got a few of our rugby previews that go up on that channel. And also we have got there, thank you for the game, Hamish, to the Kiwi Lads, and what a game. And they should have kept Rieko Ioane and Akira. The only problem with that one is they should have had Akira, but Rieko Ioane currently injured, sadly, which does mean he is out for a little bit longer. And also we have got there, if we lose this, we always got our Canterbury brothers, C6, and also talking about betting your house. And where's Aiden been? Says Gareth there. And also Let's Go Blues. Blues cheated all games, says Master also Chahu. And there says it was Sam. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. Be sure to check out that sport channel. And we will see you all for the sevens in about 35 minutes time. But I will see you all for the next one.